very special guest, an upcoming Punjabi artist, a person who knows how to utilize social media, and a person with a unique voice and a gifted one, Raman Bains.
Thank you, boys. Wow, I feel like a WWE superstar. Do you know how many wedding offers? I've probably gotten
crazy.
like 15 or 16 offers in the last 2 months.
Yo,
That's a lot.
insane.
See, when I sang that part and it just started off so dusty, I'm hearing this shit go bad. So I could hear the crowd in that moment. One guy's like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
I took the Uber back and there was this guy. He's like, I'm struggling.
Damn.
I'm like, we're gonna get through this. The whole car ride, he's just like, you're special. You're special. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a singer. He's like, you're gonna be a superstar.
Welcome back to the Dreamchaserz Podcast, episode 34. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video right now, and follow us on all platforms.
Yes.
And of course, we're here once again with a very special guest, an upcoming Punjabi artist, a person who knows how to utilize social media to further his career, and a person with a unique voice and a gifted one, Raman Bains.
Thank you, boys. Wow.
Clap it up. You know what I mean? Clap it up.
What an intro.
I know, right?
I feel
good
like a WWE superstar.
we were just talking about
What
that.
an-
What an intro, bro.
But this happened so quick. Like, when we were talking about it when you just pulled
Yeah,
up.
so so that's what I like when I followed you back. I didn't think you guys were gonna like hit me up or whatever, but I followed you guys back and because I saw you guys, I was just like binging your videos,
Yeah.
and then I saw Josh on the pod, I saw Parm on the pod, and then I saw Judge 22G on the pod. I was like, oh, this is funny as shit. I saw Coach B on the pod,
Yeah.
so I saw all these guys on the pod. I was watching a bunch of clips, and I was like, oh, this is funny. Then I followed, and then you guys hit me with the message. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
why not?
Oh yeah, because this was like we did this in like 3-4 days.
Two-
maybe?
like two
Yeah,
days.
this is
2
quick.
days?
Yeah, quick.
Dude,
You said yes. I was like, yeah, when?
Yeah,
I
and
was
we
like,
got
yeah.
you in like the same week.
Yeah.
This never ever.
Oh no
happens.
way.
Yeah.
Never. Like,
People
never.
always, I don't know, people always like take so
People have stuff
long
come
and
off
stuff
or
like that.
whatever.
I was
you
like,
know,
sure,
like-
yeah, I have
Yeah,
time.
that's
I
why.
have time this week. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
hold
but thank you guys for having me though.
100%.
Of
Thank
course,
you for fucking
100%.
coming.
My
bro.
pleasure.
Yeah, exactly.
bro.
That's
My
was the
pleasure.
whole purpose of that. Was I want
Yeah.
to say I appreciate it.
Yeah, and we gotta do the Rebel Crack, of course. I haven't fucking. Actually, no.
It's been a while
It's
since
been
we
a-
did one.
Bro,
Because
this is the worst flavor, bro. I don't know
What flavor is that?
I just grabbed whatever I saw.
Peach nectarine, bro. What is this flavor?
Sounds like
good.
some shit that I'd like.
I like it. It's good.
Okay, it's not the best one. It's not the best.
Okay,
It's not the worst, actually. The worst one's the
it's-
summer one.
This is like up there, bro.
The only one I've ever had is the regular one.
Yeah,
I've
the
never
reg-
had any other.
There's also
Yeah.
the watermelon one. It's crazy. I love
Oh,
watermelon,
shit.
bro.
Do they have like a sugar-free version of that one?
No, they don't. They just,
Yeah, they want you to take the sugar.
yeah, that's true.
Ah.
Alright, I'll go first. A little crack.
It's been a while.
I love this. This is iconic.
Oh,
Wow.
That was a good ass one.
That was a good
good,
one. That was a good one.
It's been a while, yeah, for me too.
You just gotta do it, bro. It's a
This
tradition.
is so good.
Oh, there's like smoke.
Yeah, this one was better.
Yeah,
Maybe
mine-
'cause I'm
mine-
closer
mine's
to-
a little better. Yeah,
He's better. He's better at doing them. Somehow he's better at cracking cans than I am.
Slow with the
It's a
motion,
fucking
bro.
skill, bro.
Yeah, I
It's a
guess
skill.
it is.
It's a
I guess
thing.
it's a new skill
You
somehow.
gotta pay me, bro. Red Bull commented. They were commenting on it. We made it like a collage of all the cracks for like 20 something episodes.
Oh yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, they commented on it. Yo, we go.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's
That
what
was
this
cool.
is hilarious to me. Because I have that video playing in my head.
Yeah, he
a
had
bunch
the.
of fucking
Do you
crap.
see the video with him with the mustache?
Oh,
No,
man.
that I didn't see. No.
Bro, you saw a huge mustache. But let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. But I gotta ask. You know what I mean? I gotta ask because I don't know the background of how you got into music. So I'm wondering, how'd you get into music and how'd your journey start with that?
So yeah, my dad, the singer, first and foremost, and so just growing up, music was always around my brother and I, and yeah, just kind of listening to soundtrack songs. He'd be singing all the time. Mom would be singing because of him. And then like Bollywood movies, Punjabi movies, like just listening to those songs and trying to sing it like them.
Yeah.
And he would keep putting us on like these like Punjabi classical artists and stuff. And then yeah, just from there, obviously like song and music was a huge part of our like childhood and growing up.
100%.
And then just kind of didn't realize we were like actually half good until like
You get older.
yeah like at end of high school. But like so
Yeah.
it was just one of those things of like it's in our house and the kids are just growing up around it, and that's it.
Was it like, did it ever like come out of your household, like in high school, or was it just in your household? You sang in your household, that's it, here and there?
Yeah, so I was in choir, like honor choir,
Bro, I used to
in
be in choir
elementary
too,
school. Yeah,
in elementary school.
yeah, elementary school. I was in honor choir. I left for a bit, and then I didn't tell my dad that I left choir. I was like, because the thing is, like, I was the only like brown boy.
Yeah.
I was in grade 6 when I left.
Mm-hmm.
And my music teacher like loved me. She was like, yeah, you have a really nice voice, like a good asset to the choir, whatever. And I was the only like brown boy that was like in the choir, and guys wouldn't really say much to me, but I kind of like almost did it to myself.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like at assemblies and stuff, like seeing all the guys like sitting at the end.
And you're the only guy
I
that's
was
up
like,
there.
yo, like I should maybe be there. Like,
Yeah.
and then I'd be embarrassed. Like I wouldn't look at them.
Would you say it was kind of like scared of like judgment?
Yeah,
That maybe
definitely.
that wasn't even there
Definitely,
yet, right?
definitely. So, and then like once in a while, like I'd hear a comment like, you know, like it wasn't like rude or anything, but it was just like a cheeky little comment like, you know, this guy's in choir. Like it could be literally this guy's in choir. Like look at this guy.
Yeah.
In choir. And
Yeah,
they wouldn't even say anything
Like,
else.
you know,
But
if
I'd
you-
just be like insecure. I was like, oh man, like.
Yeah.
And then at that time we were going through puberty and stuff, so my voice was changing and I couldn't hit like high notes anymore.
Oh.
And so I like remember like getting like low key like senti with my music teacher. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, like you know, like I don't know what's happening. She's like, this is like literally part of like growing up.
Growing up, yeah.
And I was like, am I starting to suck? Or and it wasn't even a thing of like, am I good or anything? I was just like a piece of the puzzle there.
Yeah.
So I left. I didn't join up when the grade 6 came. I didn't join up again.
And your dad had no idea.
My dad had no idea. And
He thought you were going to the.
well, for him it was like, bro, like you gotta be in it, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's this? And then because he would always want me to sing when like guests came over.
Did you-
hated that, bro?
I'm gonna just interrupt you real quick. Did you ever tell your dad about like, oh, like I think that I feel this way? No, right?
Because
No.
the thing is,
Yeah.
it was so self-inflicted. I feel.
Yeah.
It was just one of my things, like, oh, like this is just me in my head or whatever. But I was like, and I was like really chubby, like really like
Yeah.
fat, like it was just one of those.
Well,
I was like
both
so
of us were
short.
as kids too.
So I was already like, you know, I was trying to be like cool, you know, like girls,
Yeah.
and I didn't, you know, like at that. It's funny now,
Yeah.
you know, the two sides of it. But like
Yeah.
now, I'm just like girls would just be like, oh, we love the fact that you can sing. And before, when I was younger, it was like, I thought like, oh, this is not cool at all.
Yeah, people are gonna be like,
Everyone
you
was
probably
scared of judgment.
Yeah,
when
man,
especially
just doing
elementary
something
school.
different.
Like,
Yeah,
when you're younger,
Yeah.
it's way different because you just don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
So I can't remember exactly what happened, but somehow my music teacher, like my dad came to pick me up one day, and my music teacher, because we did have music class as well, and then she kind of came up, she came outside.
Yeah.
I think she was leaving, bro. It was,
Okay.
this might have been a blessing in disguise,
Yeah.
but she was leaving. It was late after school, and she was like, "Mr. Baines, like, why doesn't Raman come to choir anymore? He hasn't come this year." And he looked at
Oh.
me, and he was just like heartbroken.
Oh yeah.
Like, yo, you didn't go. Like, it wasn't like I was forced to do it.
Yeah.
He was kind of sad, like, Raman, you're so good. Like, why would you leave or whatever?
Yeah, and without telling him or anything too,
and then
right?
I cried right
Yeah.
in front of them. I didn't know how to handle it.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
then she said, "Trust me, just come by." They were mid-season, like in their whatever, but she had a spot for me, bro. Like she was
Yeah.
like, come through, not choir, but like honor choir. Like this was the first, so I was in choir, but this is when she put me straight in honor choir. So she put me in. She like sat me down and talked to me. She's like, look, like, you know, like it's okay, like, your brother's in it, your cousin's in it, like, you know what I mean, like.
trying to comfort you a
But
little
they
bit.
had each other, you know. They had
Yeah.
all they're 2 years younger, so they all had each other. A bunch of the guys were in, and like a bunch of those girls were in too, like 2 years, like 98s.
Yeah.
And so they had each other. But then, so I joined up, and then it was good. We won the Fraser Valley Music Festival. Like really
nice.
short after that, we went to Victoria as well. So we were just like, we were good, and then I kind of just like found my spot within that group.
Yep.
And like everyone was nice or whatever, and like everyone kind of looked at me like, I remember at the time, because everyone looked at me like he's one of our like lead vocalists. I got offered a lot of solos, but I just like really said no, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm good being. I remember and it's like the song choice too, bro. Like I liked the songs,
Yeah.
but I knew my boys would like grill me. It was like
the group
bro,
chat.
like one song is like the rest is still unwritten,
Yeah.
like that shit. Like bro, like in grade 7, like the bandera in the back, like I'm
Yo,
out
what are
here.
you doing, bro?
Bro, I couldn't even look at him. I still
Yeah,
remember it. But then
yeah.
luckily, not luckily. Okay, you know what? I was gonna say something, but I shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
a man fainted during a performance.
Wait.
Yo.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
if
yeah.
you're watching this, brother, like I misspoke. But then I don't even think I was performing, but like it was around. I think there were 2 choirs or whatever, and like our choir was going next. And then there was a choir, honor choir, and like this guy was like standing like with his knees straight, like buckled, and he just fell off the
stage?
the things. Like
Yeah.
they'd have like the 3 levels.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, safe to say, nobody was thinking about our performance after that.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Yo, that kid just dropped dead."
Some kid just died on the stage. Like,
Shout out to him though, man. He recovered, you know.
Shout out
Good
to
for
him.
him, man. Good for you.
yeah, so that's kind of how it happened. And then high school was like ghost mode. Like no one really knew. Like I was just like listening to so much music and like, and then in grade 12, I was in the car with a friend and it was Justin Timberlake's Best Thing, I think the song's called.
Yeah.
And I was like harmonizing alongside the song, and he's like, "Why are you good? Why are you actually good?"
moment-
So
Like,
at this point, you like never really talked to anybody about it. Like in high school, never told your friends, just kept it within yourself. Like just built it yourself.
I'd sing a lot. I was good, but like pronunciation wise and like pocket wise and like cadence wise, nothing like I am now.
Yeah.
But it was like I had the tonality, like I could hit the notes, I wasn't off note, stuff like that. And he was like, "Why does this sound like that?
Yeah.
Why does it sound like the song we're actually listening to?" And so then it was like one of those things. After that, I was like, "Oh, like you actually think I'm good?"
Yeah.
Like it was weird. Like it was one of those.
Would
things.
you say that was like a point where it like kind of changed? Like, oh, maybe I should like show this to more people, or like I should maybe like pursue it more.
I think at that point it was more so like a pointer to me, like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you can actually sing." But
yeah.
I hadn't got to that second level yet.
Yeah.
That happened like first year uni
Okay.
when like I was part of the SFU Bhangra club.
Oh yeah.
And I was my friend Karn. He's old. He was like a fourth year at the time, and he was telling me, he's like, "Yeah, there's like a 15 seconds of fame contest or whatever. You should join. All you gotta do is like post a video on Instagram."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Fuck! Like I gotta post a video on IG." Like, and then I posted like a song, and then people were just like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, because nobody knew all of high school.
No one, bro, and no one was posting stuff.
Yeah.
And then after.
And what year was this?
This was 2015, I guess.
So this is probably when like social media is still like not too big,
but,
but
like,
it's like building up and getting
IG was,
bigger
like,
and stuff.
Like we were getting into like prime IG. To be honest. Like,
yeah.
But like, it was so weird. Like people were just like, "Wow!" Like, and it was a contest. I came second in the whole contest. It was like 150 people came second, but that kind of got me posting on IG covers.
Yeah.
And so from there, I just kept posting. Bro, I look so dusty in those little videos. Bro.
Do you still have those posted?
Bro, I think I deleted.
I scrolled all the way down.
Yeah,
I was looking.
I think I deleted a bunch of them, but I think there's some still up. But bro, the dustiest ones I deleted.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what was this beard? What was this mustache lineup, bro? Like, the hair just like up here. I'm like,
Wait, what was the hair?
It was just, my hair was just wavy, kind of like yours. It wasn't like that curly.
Oh, you got this.
Damn, bro.
It was like straight and then wave. It was just like fucked up waves. Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know. It was just not a good look. I was like, bro, like I thought I was pulling like that. Like, bro, like, you look back, you're like, man, I actually did look.
What was I doing? Like that thing.
and then, man, that's just not good.
So the way you got into content creation for the first time was through that
Contest.
SFU event.
It wasn't an SFU thing. It was like an aftershock.
Okay.
Like contest.
Okay, yeah, and then that's what's like, brought you to the IG space pretty much.
So
right?
I was already on IG, but I wasn't posting nothing with my music. But then that was the thing. Okay, the contest is over now. I came second, whatever. I got a few followers. And then I'm like, why kind of stop now? Just keep posting.
Yeah, I'm curious. Why'd you stop in high school though? Because there's a lot of high schoolers probably watching this, and
Why'd I stop?
Like, why'd you stop? You didn't do anything like singing wise, right? In high school, was that because you you got influenced by your friends or something?
No,
like that,
man. High school was just a trip, bro. Like high school was like grade 8. I feel like I got bullied a lot, but I didn't care.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, the thing is, right? I have such a good family situation.
Yep.
Thank God for that.
Yep.
And I always had a few friends that always held it down.
Yeah.
So I felt valued.
Yeah, 100%.
And I was away from like, I still have never had alcohol to this day. I'm 26.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so like you can tell like I was clearly like, I wasn't like malleable in that way.
Yeah.
It sucked, right? Sometimes like, just it would just be like those Surrey Jack dudes like but it's like whatever, right? Like they'd say I remember what changed for me was this, like all of grade 8 I didn't get bullied all of grade 8, but there was these like that group of guys that would just like make a comment or whatever, but like I wasn't like actively bullied like fuck I don't want to go to school. It wasn't like that, but it was like some days I was like this is kind of shitty, but whatever. Go home, my dad's the man, my brother's the man, like my mom's amazing, like my cousins were holding it down, so it was cool. Like I didn't have like a thing, and I was so busy in sports, soccer, hockey, whatever, ball hockey.
And that's very fortunate because most kids that go through that they might not even have a good situation at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Go back to so
anytime I get a message from anyone, like any kid, I'm like, bro, like if you ever, I'll literally drop my number, like you can call me, like it's cool, like, we can talk. 100%. But then in grade 9 there was a change, bro. Like they again those guys dicked on me all year, same guys, 3-4 guys, grade 9, and then at the end of grade 9, bro, they're just like, yo, remember, bro, like we've like messed with you all year, you haven't said shit, you haven't snitched on us, nothing, right? And I was like, yo, bro, like. I didn't know what to say to that, but I was like, I just kind of said, I remember saying like something like, it is what it is. Like, you know, like, I don't want to like, you know, there to be any problems. Like, you know, hopefully, I'm like, ideally you guys would stop.
Yeah.
Those guys literally stopped.
Yeah.
They're
like,
like, yo,
probably realized.
He said, bro, he shook my hands like respect. He's like, my bad. He said, my bad for a grade 9 fucking Surrey Jack to say that to you.
That's not.
He's
that's
like, yo,
massive.
He's like, my bad. And I think he felt like shit.
Yeah.
Cause he's like, yo, this is not even like, he's not giving us any react. Cause I wouldn't react.
That's the thing. That's what
I just keep smiling and laughing. I just be like, whatever, man. Like, you guys do your thing.
Because if they were to get a reaction out of you, it'd give them dopamine, give them like, oh, this guy's,
and it's so hard not to give a reaction.
Oh yeah, especially in high school,
bro.
You know?
And then these guys would act all like high and mighty, like, you know, like, cause they're like, I guess they were like fitter and this and that, you know. They're better at sports cause they're fitter, you know. I got them back grade 12 though.
There you go.
But it was like I didn't feel any hate towards them still.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen these guys around and it's all cool, like it's all love, whatever. But
that's like pretty amazing that you were able to get that at such a young age, because that's really rare to have something like that at a young age. Where it's like
I feel like you could learn a lot from high school if that happens to you. You know what I mean? Like,
bro,
you mature easier and faster. I feel like
in a way, it's like you kind of wanna, you don't want to, but you also don't want to be someone who's just never been checked.
Yeah.
Like, and this was like a soft check anyways, like guys in high school, whatever, the stakes aren't high. Now it's different. Kids are crazy now.
Yeah.
And then when I said that to them, I think they felt it was like 3-4 of them. Then they stopped. And then that summer, I lost a lot of weight because my dad was my soccer coach that summer.
Oh, yeah.
And he made us run so many laps. So grade 10, I came in a little bit taller, a little bit skinnier. I had braces now. Like, bro, like things were changing, you know? Little things like everything.
When the braces come on.
Bro, the transition happened. Grade 10 was cool. Like, I didn't really get bothered much. I was better at sports. Like, I was really skinny actually in grade 10. Like, I was like, you know, a beep test, like I'd get over 11 now all of a sudden. A guy who couldn't do 7 the year before is getting 11 now just because I dropped all that weight.
Yeah.
And so naturally, it's so fickle, but you start getting respect. The guys just start respecting you. Like
100%. Yeah.
You know, like, it was so weird. But then at the same time, because I wasn't part of that crew, they'd still like dick on me. And I didn't really hang out with these guys or whatever because I was like, well, this is not really me.
Yeah.
I found myself for a little bit like low key, like, sometimes I'd want to, then I was like, yo, why?
What are you going to gain out of it, right?
They just sit there and like talk shit to each other.
You just drop down to their level of
I'm like bro, this is boring. But then there'd be like a group of guys that would chill in like the wood shop room, like a whole other crew of guys that would talk about like sports.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this is a vibe.
Yeah.
And everyone would eat. Those guys wouldn't even eat because eating at lunch is not cool.
yeah.
I'm like, I'm fucking hungry, bro. Like, I'm trying to eat.
Yo, that's so true, though.
So
why?
Like, I got chips waiting, bro. Like, I'm trying to fucking, you know, I got granola bars. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, why is nobody fucking starting? And then
you look like a goof eating, bro.
Yeah, bro, straight. And then we go into the wood shop room, but they already have their sandwiches out. Lunch hasn't even started yet. I'm like, yo, this is the vibe.
Oh my god, that's actually
this is the vibe, bro. And then so then that was cool. And then grade 11, 12, it was like grade 11 and 12, it was more so like there was like a group of like guys and girls, like, you know, like the main kind of group, like we're just down with like everyone, like whatever. And so that's kind of where like I guess I chilled or whatever. But more so grade 12, which is cool, man. And that was kind of like that validation of like, yeah, like, you know, like now it's like smooth. It was smooth sailing after grade 10. Minus a couple things in like grade 10, but
I can relate to that a lot.
Grade 11 and 12 was like smooth sailing. Like like I remember it was funny because I never said nothing to nobody, right?
Yeah.
Just even to this day, like I'm not I don't really like conflict.
Yeah, 100%.
As a joke, they took my phone back in grade like 11 or 12. Though that group of guys, right?
Yeah.
As a joke, I was confident they'd give it back. Yeah. But I was like, yo, like. You dusty ass, like, why are you taking my phone? Like, in my head. And then they were trying to leave. Like, I think they were of the thing of like, well, we'll give it back to him after school, like 2 hours later, we'll give it back to him. I was like, nah, like, this is my phone, bro. Like, I don't want. And then I couldn't really say much because like 6 of them. Yeah. They weren't gonna like do anything to me, but they had my phone, right? Yeah. Took it out of my pocket, bro. They were leaving with the phone, and my kindergarten like good friend.
Yeah.
who's a Kara, right? He's my boy.
Yeah.
And he's huge. And these guys, he was like about it.
Yeah.
But you know those boys that you have that are about it?
Yeah.
But like you're boys with them because they've been boys since the beginning.
Yeah.
So they like look at you like, yo, you're good. Like, you
Yeah.
know, we're good. So he walks in. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm not going to say his name, but I was like, yo, bro. Like he was wearing like Kappa track pants. Like he was wearing that bomber right there. Like he was fully kitted out. And then I'm like, yo, bro, like he has my phone. And he just like, he stopped. He's like, yo, give him his phone. Right? He's like, yo, man, it's just a joke. Pulled the phone out, gave it to me right away. And I just walked away. Like I didn't say nothing to him, right? He's like, yo, don't. And he's like, don't fuck around, man. He just walked away. And I was like, yo. And then they just didn't do that again to me in grade 12.
Yeah.
I think they were like, oh, like this guy, he's smooth now. Let's ruffle his feathers a little bit.
Yeah.
But they didn't check again after that. But it's just like me, bro. Like I don't even say nothing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
but it's always the people that don't say nothing that
Yeah.
get picked on. It's always like
so
that. For
weird,
some
bro.
reason, it's always like
and
that.
the thing
you
is,
know?
I was on these sports teams. I was like in those same like areas,
and
like
stuff,
you know what I mean? Like, but I wasn't in there like.
you
Jack
you think it could maybe be like a sense of jealousy in a way? Like they saw a guy,
Bro,
maybe they saw you in grade 10, you dropped away, you got faster, you got better at sports.
Jealousy is a huge thing, bro, in high school. Like, and even now, bro.
No, I just
that's why I don't
life
say
in
nothing
general,
to
right?
nobody, bro. Like, I swear to God, like if I went out a couple times, like I went out once and this guy's like, oh, Raman Bains, he said that, and as soon as he said that to me, I knew, bro.
You feel the energy, right? Like,
I knew because there was two girls that came up to me. And
Yeah.
I was with my friend. Two girls came up and they were just saying hi, like we love the music, this and that. And really hot too. I ain't gonna lie. but bro, this guy came out of the restaurant that we were at, and he's like, Raman Bains, like
the way they say it is like.
And then he said some shit like, bro, you're a grown man. Like, why are you saying Raman Bains? Like,
Yeah,
and then he said it like that. And he's like, you probably like love the attention or something. He said something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, yeah, bro, I do. I can't lie, I do.
Response, yeah.
And then he was like, the thing is, I do not like conflict, right? Because you never know. I don't know what happened that night, but he was just like, I don't know, he was just like on some smoke or whatever. And I was like, yo, you're so dusty, bro. Like you're a grown man saying this shit to me. Like, dude, go eat your food, bro. I said some shit like that.
Yeah.
And like he just like went away. He just like left. And I apologized to the girls. I'm like, yo, sorry, like this doesn't usually happen. Like people usually see me and they're happy.
Yeah.
Cause like they're like, oh, Raman, and I'm like, oh, what's up? Like, how's it going? Like,
because you have a very positive and
that's
like,
bro.
on social
and
media,
so he
right?
just came. I think he had a little bit to drink and like whatever. Like maybe in a different situation he'd be different.
Yeah.
But when I said dusty, I'm like, should I have said that? I don't know. Like if this goes, but hey, if we're doing it, we're doing it. Like it is.
Yeah, exactly. And he walked away at the end of the day.
Sometimes
so
you gotta say some shit back, you know.
It just man.
Sometimes people just don't realize, you know, like maybe that guy's like,
and he was like,
what am I doing? And he just walked away.
Like,
Maybe he did realize.
That's what I do 99.9% of the time. I'm just like, whatever, right? Because I don't know, like, what somebody has, whatever. And I don't want to fight with nobody. Like,
yeah. But
I'm just, like, minding my own business, bro. Like,
I know, but you could, and, like, with stuff like that, you could just, it's usually comes out of jealousy or insecurity.
Yeah.
You know,
bro, like when we go out, we're simple. Because I don't even drink. So my whole thing is, like, dress good, like, look good, like, be fresh, and just have a nice night.
Have a good time with your
like,
boys, right?
You catch eyes with somebody, just have a vibe, like,
That's
that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and, like, I don't know, people are so kind. Like, people come up now and it's cool. Like, I like that. Obviously, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I love it when people come up and say what's up. Like,
for sure.
And it's very like normal. Like, I don't get awkwarded out. Like, I love the social interaction. So, I think it just like reaffirms what people see online of me.
Yeah.
And I think when that clicks, like, oh, like this guy's actually
the same.
He's talking to us like he talks, you know,
authenticity.
So that, and then it's just like I think that's like, I mean, for me, if like there was like let's say there was like a female influencer or whatever, and like she was one way online, then she was the same way offline, I'd be attracted to that. I'd be like, okay, well, you just
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, so
because this is something I actually want to talk about, because most time now people on social media, they lack authenticity, and with someone like you who's a singer, I'm also just gonna ask you a quick question here. Like, people who are coming up, they'll usually, obviously you could build off people's styles and stuff, right? You're going to take people shit from everybody, but sometimes people get too concerned about the numbers, and they'll start trying to make music exactly the same as others because, oh, this guy's doing numbers, so I'm going to make my music like him. Yeah. But they start to lose the factor of, oh, like, this is my art form and my craft, right? So what would be your advice to people that are just, like, starting out in, like, this music space and, like, sticking to their craft and not being bothered by numbers and what others are doing?
I think you have to genuinely, like, love this.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
If you don't love it. Like, this is not, I'm telling you, like, music is the dumbest thing you can do.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
Especially if you don't like it.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Because, bro, like, the amount of emotions I experience making a song listening to it, binging it. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking banger. Like, can't wait till people listen. I don't have the following yet, whatever. I put it out, you know, like, and it might not get as many streams or whatever. It's like disheartening.
Yeah.
But if you love it truly, like from the bottom of your heart, you're just like, all right, on to the next one.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
And it doesn't really matter as much about how many numbers in the beginning.
Bro, it just, you can't. Like, and then when it comes to like, oh, looking at someone else's style, at the end of the day, like you're only gonna be, like, if you want to be a spot filler, like, then cool. Like, you can copy someone's style and you might get some sort of cred, right? For a bit.
Yeah.
But if you actually want to be like a top shelf artist, like you want the comments that say your voice is unique. Those are my favorite compliments, bro. Like, your voice is different, unique. Like, people are like, oh, Chak mein gaane ga, like sing hard songs once in a while. The thing is, I sing those songs when I feel that.
Yeah.
Then I sing it.
You can't fake the feeling, bro.
No,
when you
bro.
feel like
when I feel it, then I,
drop
like
that.
today, me
And
and my
that's how you
dad
get
are
a good
recording
song
another
too,
one.
right? So
Oh, you guys did?
We're recording another one now. I got him
no
back.
way.
I was feeling it. I was like, yo. So I have a song called Narcos.
yeah.
This is
Oh, that's
exclusive.
sick,
I have a song called Narcos. We're doing
Yeah.
a remix to it. It's gonna be
no.
totally different beat.
Yeah.
I'm actually bringing like war this time with him.
That's sick.
And,
With your dad
Bro,
too. That's very sick.
I was gonna ask about the song you made with your dad. Like, how'd you pitch the idea to do it with him, or was that already a thing you guys always had
So
in mind?
I'll get to that, but
Okay,
just back to this.
Yeah,
Just honestly, like, my thing is, like, a lot of people do music, but they find out very quickly
Yeah.
that this is a very lonely thing.
Yeah.
A lot of kids and whatever, or people are doing it now because, like, it's like hype or whatever. I hear a lot of music coming out of the city. A lot of it is like, I don't know, it's just not it. I'm a big, like, if I see someone doing something good, I'm the first person to follow. I'm the first person to put them on my story, whatever, right?
Yep.
I'm that guy. But if someone asks me, yo, what do you think? I'm not gonna
lie to them. Exactly.
even if I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
I'll try to say it in a nice way, like, you know, like, maybe work on this, like, give him some tips.
Yeah.
But, like, you kind of know when someone has it and when someone doesn't have it.
Yeah.
You know, you can hear it.
Yeah.
And some people, like, are on that cusp or whatever, and they can work hard and they can get to a spot. But, like, you have to, like, love what this, because this is not like you're just giving, and there's very little that
To
you
get
receive.
back. Yeah.
And so it's nice. Like, War Games hit like it's at 112,000 streams now on Spotify.
Oh wow!
That's awesome.
Congrats.
Bro,
Congrats.
that feels unreal.
Yeah.
right.
And I'm looking at other artists. I look at like other artists and numbers and stuff. It doesn't deter me or it doesn't, you know, make me sad or anything. But I'm just like, I can't wait, bro.
Yeah. See,
Like,
I think that's a way better way of looking at it rather than why don't I have it?
But because
I
I know
can't wait.
I know I have it, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
I know I have. This is where it comes down to, like, can you offer something different? I know that I offer something with my voice that other singers don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's
I was gonna ask you
amazing
that.
artists.
What makes you unique? What makes you different? And I think it's your
Yeah.
voice, honestly.
It's the softness of the softness and the
Facts.
bright kind of color. Like, it's very colorful. It's very
Yeah.
bright, very soft. Like, Body of Lies, my new song. Like, I sang it in a very interesting way. Like, I almost, like, I didn't whisper into the mic, but I got very into, like, I like quietly sang into the mic, and you can see how loud it is.
Yeah.
But what it did was, like, when we're you know, mixing and mastering the song, it just brings out my natural elements so much more.
That mellow feeling.
And
type
yeah,
thing.
and the beginning of the ending of my vocals, like those
Yeah.
little nuances, you hear them so much better.
Yeah.
And so it's just like little things like that. When you know that you offer something that's different than what's already out, you could get 500 streams. You know that it's a matter of time where, you know, people are gonna appreciate it. And, like, TikTok helped a lot
Yeah.
because, like, me doing what I'm doing on TikTok and slowly building that brand,
Yeah.
more people are just naturally kind of, like, tuning into me. And so it's like free promo. And so now, like, more people will hear my song when it comes out. Bro, it's like
100%.
some guy was like, Paji, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਗਾਣਾ ਸੁਣਨਾ. Like, they want to hear this in my voice.
Yeah.
Because they want to hear it, like, and then sing
I
it.
saw
Like,
that. I saw stuff like that. Yeah.
bro, and I'm just like, this is crazy. And then my brother, like, he was like, yo, like, you're slowly getting on some big boy shit. I'm like, and he meant it in, like, he's like, bro, like, there's people waiting for your songs, like, you know, even if it's like a smaller number right now, but, like, that's only gonna grow. And it's like this. So if you do music, if you're, like, starting out, like, you gotta really humble yourself and, like, really, 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 like, think, like, is this what you want to do? Because this game is, like, not for the faint of heart.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
so many times, bro, like, where you release something and it flops.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, my song Not Much Between Us, I thought it was gonna be a smash, like,
Yeah.
comparatively to, like, my other ones, and it flopped.
Yeah.
But like so many people message like, bro, not much between us. Not much. The ones that have heard it.
And you gotta change your perspective to the people. Just focus on the people that love it rather than people that hate it or whatever it is, right?
Because guarantee if I drop that song the next song I drop with my dad, guarantee that does over 60,000-70,000 streams. I think because the one they'll just like pick it up.
Yeah.
100%.
But. And then like when Found My Way to You got over 80,000 streams, like, oh, like this is cool. Like over 400 TikToks. I was like, yes, like this is. I want people to listen to this type of shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like an interesting thing. You just have to kind of like trial and error, like with everything else.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But it's not. I'm telling you guys, like there's a lot of mental battles, like being a singer or a rapper probably.
And that's why I wanted to ask you this question, because music, it's an art form, right? And anything in art form, it's like, yeah, you could get it's your own creativeness, but you got to be willing to accept the fact that not everybody's gonna like your style, right? And you must focus on the people that are, right?
It's like anything that requires creativity,
Yeah,
it just takes
anything.
a while.
I think, I'd say I like to call anything that requires creativity art, because
no, it is
absolutely is an art, right?
Absolutely, and like consistency, as always said, but consistency is always good. Like me posting on TikTok, like I did. Now I release every month. I have 2 songs. Like I had a song on the 9th. And now I have a song with the producer from the UK, Josh, to do on the 23rd. Oh, yeah. 2 songs in a month now. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like excited. Like that one is almost at 10K streams on Spotify, Body of Lies, in like maybe a week to like 9 days. Sick. 10K is not bad. You know what I mean? Sick, it's not War Games numbers, but it's like okay, like you know. Yeah. But it's just like it just being consistent and just keep going, not being like deterred by like numbers and deterred by, because the comments are all positive, but it's like the numbers aren't, you know what I mean? Like I posted a snippet of Body of Lies on TikTok and it's like almost 700,000 views. That snippet is me and my dad, and like I'm thinking, I was like, fuck, did I peak too quickly on this promo? Because I was like, what if I had dropped the song and this, like, what if the link was in my bio when this TikTok dropped? That song would have got so many more streams. It would have been over 100,000 now, probably. But it's just, and then that hurts, but it's just like, yo, we go again, whatever. Right?
And you can't really, you shouldn't, obviously you got to pay attention to the numbers 100%, but you shouldn't let it take over your mind.
Exactly.
Type thing, right? So
you learn from that too. You know what video you think will do, like marketing wise, video will do better, so you could drop that closer to the date. That's
and it's a learning process.
So random, bro.
It's pretty random.
It's always changing.
The thing is, like, now it's like, will my video get 50K views or 500K views? That's what I'm like the videos with my parents. Because I know they're gonna do numbers, but how many numbers? And I'm trying to find those, like, it's so weird, bro, the algorithm, the timing, whenever, like, you can't figure it out. But like that video with my dad, bro, it was like, it started slow, then fucking just started blowing. I'm like, what's my phone's like going crazy.
Sometimes like it just something just randomly start picking up. It's, I don't know,
bro, it got picked up in Germany, like Germany, Morocco, no France, bro, the girls, bro.
Going international.
Shout out to all the European ladies out there.
Do you have W Rizz?
You know, I mean, you gotta ask the people that chat to me.
You gotta ask the Europeans.
You gotta ask people that chat to me.
You gotta ask the girls in Morocco and shit.
No, I know, I'm behaving, for the record. No, but it's I'm just, I'll say this, I'm very comfortable with people.
That's an asset.
I don't overdo it.
And that's an asset to have too.
Like, I feel like I don't have like pickup lines and shit.
No, I think pickup lines are corny.
No, I don't have like stuff. I just say shit. Like, I don't know. It has to come in like in the flow. Like, like I watched one, the E-Date thing. I watched one of those. And when I was watching, I was like, as I'm watching, I'm like, I'd say this here. I'd say this here. So I had it in my head. It's like that. It's very reactionary. Like I read like,
that's not easy at all. That's
energy. Like it's just very cheeky. Like it comes. My brother is crazy at this too.
Is your brother older or younger?
He's 2 years younger. Oh, okay. So I think we both got it. Like I'll tell you a story. I don't think he's gonna mind. Okay. But we were at Greta.
What's Greta?
It's like a bar. Greta. So like I'll give you an example of like how it's framed. So he's just chilling, girl comes up to him, right? And she's just like, "Hey, where you from?" He's like, "Alaska." Right? Okay, so first step. So now he just said Alaska. But he didn't even think about it. He just said Alaska. She's like, "You don't look like a guy from Alaska." She's like, "Do you know a lot of guys from Alaska?" He said that to her. She's like, "No." He's like, "Touche." I mean, that's what it is. And then from there, she's like, "Oh, like, so tell me more about Alaska." And he's like, "Nah, I'm from here." But then she's hooked now. She stayed with him the rest of the night. She was just like, she was hooked. And it's little things like that, you know, like, there's another funny thing. Like, I don't really like go clubbing like that because like, let's talk about like bottle service, for example.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will never, ever, ever, like, guys will like get bottle service because they think they get girls. And I'm like, bro, like, I mean, to all the boys that do this, do your thing, bro. Like, do your thing. But, you know, like, it's either you got it or you don't. Like, bro, you don't need that stuff, right? And it's like a lot of insecurity. We talk about insecurity. It's just like a bunch of insecurity. And so, like, for us, it's like we know the chat's there, the conversation's there.
Yeah.
But it's also like the like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to. Like, I'm good chilling with friends or whatever. It's that energy, and it's just like not a thirst for it. Like, we don't go out thinking, oh, we're gonna talk to girls. This is that. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's all these little things.
Like that.
It's all these little things that add up,
Yeah.
and then once in a blue moon, you know, you'll have your vibe. You know, you'll have a good conversation or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the chat is. I don't like. It's not too like abrasive, but it's there. I'd like to think so. Like, it's been pretty good so far. So
yeah, and those guys are getting bottle service, but most times those girls that are coming to your table, they're coming for your alcohol.
And you can't. I don't blame them.
Yeah. What, like, fair game, you know. So.
Like,
the funniest thing, bro. Like we were the Nav concert that happened at the like PNE or whatever.
Oh yeah.
At, like after that we went out. To Republic when it was open. I don't even know if it's open anymore.
Yeah.
Went to Republic, and the Nav guy's booth was beside ours.
Oh, no way.
My friend got my best friend got like that booth, right?
Yeah.
And there was a girl, and she was just chilling. We didn't know her. Super hot girl. Like, she was just chilling with us, right? She was cool though. Yeah. Super cool. We were just like chilling, whatever. And she was like, "Do you guys think I could like get onto their table, right?"
Oh my god.
Yo, we just like dapping her up. We were like, "Yo, like if you get on there, like you just send us a wave, right? We want to see you do well." Such good vibes, bro. Yeah. And bro, like we just saw her like 2 hours later. She's like, "Hey!" She was so drunk, and then they kicked her off because she was making too much noise. But we're just like, "Yo, come back to the," you know. And then she came back and showed us, and we were like, "How was it? What was the experience?" She's like, "I was only there 10 seconds. They kicked me off." I was like, "Yeah, because you're yelling." Like, but it's just stuff like that, man. Like, it was just so funny. Like, just little things like that. And then I haven't even been clubbing since like the pandemic. I went once in Edmonton. I told Josh that on TikTok live. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just funny. It's just funny what people will do to get some attention,
validation and attention.
And I think me and Justin we've received the most validation when we just not trying, and just doing what we do. Same thing goes for you guys. Like, you guys have your podcast. You guys keep going, and now you guys doing other stuff, right? Yeah. You won't even have to say anything. People will come up and appreciate you, and then they'll see your personality.
It's so true. When you stay consistent and you just like try to make it the best, you show effort. Yeah. People could just see. You know?
And I'm a big believer.
Don't try too hard.
Yeah, I'm a huge believer in. Female energy is so important. Yeah. Like, even on a friend level, like, like I feel like the more you're around females, the better for you as a person. Yeah. I truly believe this.
They bring a different vibe than men.
I feel like if you're on Bunday all the time, bro, like, that's fun.
No, that's just a fact.
But it's just not, bro. Like, you have to have like
a different perspective.
I don't know, like, you know, like, you just have to have that different side. Like, females are so valuable in so many different ways, and like I feel like now it's like becoming a thing of like, you know, like the younger generation is just like almost like, I don't know. It's like I feel like the two sides are just like almost separated.
Yeah, like I feel like they think weird. It's like females are weird.
Why do you?
And
why
vice versa. I mean, the thing is, I don't know, bro. I just, bro, like.
Why do you think? Yeah, why do you think that is though? That's. I don't know. I have no clue.
I think it's just herd mentality coming like again. I think the thing is, man, what was this classic thing that guys did in high school? Like, you know, it's like you know those funny ass videos where it's like, yo, bro, like. Had a crazy night at the club, blah blah blah, and then they showed the stats. Like I had two like stairs. Yeah, two stairs. One she almost rubbed up against me. Like, it's a bunch of them walking. It's a bunch of NPC dudes walking around, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm just like, yo, what's going like? And it's like there's no individuality, and like, you know, like the high school kids are just like all herding up, and like I look at like high school kids and the ones that are doing something different. Like, there's this producer. Prod by MV Millen. Bro, he's like 15 or 16. Yeah. Shout out Millen, man. He's gonna love this.
Shout out you, man.
He's 15 or 16, bro, and he came up to me on his own. He's with all his boys at the movie premiere for Superhero, my friend's movie. And he comes up, he's like, "Yo, bro, just want to introduce myself. Like, I'm Millen, you know, I produce." He's like, "Love your stuff." I'm like, "How old are you?" I said that. He's like, "I'm 15 or something, right?" He's like, "I'm 15." I'm like, "Dude," and I literally just gave him his flowers. I'm like, "Yo, you have no idea how much of respect I have for you.
Yeah.
You fully came up to a grown man like on your ones. All his boys are just like hurting up, and he comes by himself, and he just chatted with me for a few minutes. And it's just that confidence, bro, of doing that. I know this guy's gonna be successful.
Yeah.
I know, like, with girls, he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like, I just know he's gonna be good because he's already so individual. He knows what he wants and he goes and gets it. He's like, oh, I want to talk to that guy. I want to show him. And now, you know what? He sent me a bunch of loops and we might work. Like, and it's little things like that. Like, I feel like if you're showing your individuality, that bodes really well with women as well.
Yes, 100%.
You know what I mean? And just in life in general.
100%. And that's what exactly I was about to say. The exact same thing. Pretty much just you got to be yourself. You got to find yourself, be yourself. You know, that's all it is.
But
don't try to be
of
someone
times,
else.
The guys, that's the thing. It's the first step is they're just so, they haven't found themselves, or they're not in the process of finding themselves.
Yeah, even
but you never stop finding yourself.
Yeah, that's your life journey, right?
But as you are on that journey, you find little bits of yourself that you can show to the world. And guys don't do that, and so they get insecure, and so they don't step out of their, you know,
and they might feel a little lost or whatever it is. And
you know, I honestly do not understand. This might sound corny to some guys, but like, I don't understand like the disrespect to females.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
they just like
the younger guys. I don't know. I feel like social media straight brainwashing them.
I don't understand like calling them hoes, like this and that. Like, but you might be moving crazy, like. But if a girl's doing the same thing, you're gonna call her a hoe. Like, it's just like, where does the animosity come from? Mm-hmm. And my thing is just, you're just dry. Like, it's just dry for you, so you're just frustrated, which is fine. Yeah. But you just gotta like do your thing, be happy, bro. Be pleasant. You know, go out there, be nice, like fucking smile, and watch how the world changes for you. Like when you literally smile, bro, and the world will literally flip upside down.
I think they're gonna have like a mug face all the time, just straight face.
Bro, when
girls aren't gravitating towards that, bro. Like,
dude, the other day, like I was walking in Vancouver, and like casual, and then another thing, if a fucking girl smiles at you, doesn't mean she wants to get in your pants. That's that too. Some random goatee, just like, we were just walking and like locked eyes, she smiled, I smiled, and that's it. And I was like, that was like a nice positive,
good human interaction, you know,
positive. And then I was like, oh, someone smiled at me, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Or like, you know, guys like do the little head tilt, bro, pump me up. Random guys, goatee are so good for this.
Right,
I swear, it's up and like sometimes I feel like don't like. But like sometimes you'll have like a funny interaction. Like one time we were, I was out going to a friend's house, right? And there was a bunch of guys, like fully jacked out. And I parked my car. I couldn't find parking. I had to park my car. There's a whole group of them, right? Yeah. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was shitting it, cause I'm like, yo, if one person just looks at me the wrong way, like, or decides that, yo, we're gonna mess with this guy, like, I'm kind of screwed, right? Yeah. And then, so I'm just like keeping my head down, you know, out of respect. Yeah. That's my thing. I'm not like fucking, you know, chest out. Yeah. I'm keeping my head down. I'm a bit like, not submissive, but I'm just like respectful. Yeah. And like I learned like these body language techniques. Like you don't want to seem like a pussy, but you also don't want to seem like you're challenging them. Exactly. So you just kind of find, you kind of neutral, you know, like, and bro, as I'm walking past him, I was like, yo, please, right? This is like 3 years ago. Yeah. And then this guy said, this fucking Jack, he's so jacked. He's like, yo, you're the fucking singer, right? He's like, yo, your shit's crazy, bro. He dapped me up. All of a sudden, all these boys are just, yo, what's up, bro? Like, I'm it, bro. I'm like, thank God. That's how it goes. God, bro. Like, I was like, holy.
Jacks respect the creators. And
bro, it's so, I'm telling you, the Jacks give the most love.
Yeah, they do. They actually
bro. They do. Like, you shout out to the Jacks, man. Shout out to the Jacks. Everyone has a place, man. Like, you know, it's like you'll be out, right? And the thing is, like, you give someone a smile, you dap them up. Like, I bumped into a guy. Well, there's some people. There's some guys that are just, like, impossible. Yeah. Right? You don't want to stay away from. But there's some guys, like if I accidentally bump into someone, I'll, like, put my hands up like this. Because you can't hear. Yeah. Because I don't drink, I think these things through, and it saved me from a lot of situations that could have gone south. Yeah. But I like put my hands, I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, right? And he's like, bro, no worries, man. They get emotional, like, oh, it's okay. Why are you saying sorry, bro?
I had the exact same experience at a Canucks game. I'm walking to my seat and I knocked the guy's beer down. I'm like, yo, my man. And I know I felt so. I'm like, yo, I'll buy you a new beer. I said that right away, right? Bro. And he's like, no, man, it's all good. I have another one coming anyways.
Dude, bro, they're actually so chills, man. Like, and like you'll see them at the hall parties and stuff too, like random guys, and you just be like, damn, man, all these guys are so chills. But then it's like I wouldn't hang out with this guy on a Thursday night, but
Yeah.
sick guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, yo,
Yeah.
dude, these guys are like, they had like random. I went to the club with one friend one time, like a few years back, and we didn't know anyone in the club, right?
Yeah.
We went. It was a friend's birthday party, but they were just like, it was like a mixed crowd, right? And it was me and my friend, and we just went to show face for a bit. But bro, there was a whole booth of brown boys, right?
Yeah.
And they were all like, kitted out, Cartier frames, like they were looking like trouble, you know what I mean? They were looking good, but they were looking like trouble.
Yeah.
And then one guy recognized, he's like, oh, like you sing, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like probably he's probably the best guy to kind of talk to at that time.
Yeah.
He opened the door to the crew.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like the good, like, you know, the representative.
Yeah, the representative.
There's
So I'm like
always
talking to
one.
this guy.
There's always one of them. Yeah.
I'm like talking to this guy who's like a cool guy, whatever. And he's like, yeah, you're sick, man. He's like, yo, you're good here, man. Like, you're good, like whenever you need, right?
Yeah.
And then some guy came, like bigger guy. He's like, who's this guy, right? He's like, you good? And he's like, yeah, he good, man. He just sticks his hand out right away. What's your name, bro? I'm like, Raman. He's like, what? I said his name. And then I remember we were just like chilling. He's like, bro, tu pinda nahi hega? He's like, ami apa inne kharche hai, right? He's saying, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't drink. He's like, yo, no way. Yo, fuck, I'm trying to quit too. As he's taking a shot. But I love it, bro. I just love it.
He's like, yeah, I'll take a shot to that.
You have to give people respect regardless of what they look like, who they are, and watch how they
100%.
give respect to
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro.
Yeah.
But then there's some situations
Don't judge a
where-
book by its cover, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Don't judge a book by its
Ever,
cover.
bro.
Yeah.
Ever. A lot of these guys are so smart. They are the way they are because of things that they've seen, places,
How they've
areas that
grown
they've
up.
grown up. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like socialization is different for everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't ever thinking you're better than someone or worse than someone is like the worst thing. You just
100%.
gotta, I'm just me, and it's cool.
That's
like,
it.
and like you have your people that you'll hang out with, and you don't have to be buddies with these guys.
Yeah.
But it's like them, or like, it's like with any of the, you could be a bunch of people that are like super the other way, right? Like
Yeah.
super flamboyant, super like fun, friendly, you know, like they also have stuff that they don't like, right?
Yeah.
You match their energy, like it's fun though. When you do that, it's like really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where do you think you got that from? Because, you know, like you said you're 26 years old. Even I'd say 26 even. This is like, you're still like, you're on a life journey pretty much. You're still in the beginning of your life
Bro,
journey,
I still think I'm
whatever.
a baby.
Yeah, it's still like 100%, right? And so like, where do you think you got that? Like, oh, like I'm just myself and I'm not gonna judge anybody. We're all equal. Like, where did you learn that from?
Bro, I think some of it's like some of the like low key bullying.
Yeah.
Some of it's like the glow up
Yeah.
Yeah.
being how I was versus how I'll show you guys a picture after. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
It was
It's kind of honestly, we were just talking about this right now before we started recording again. We both have been in very like similar situations too.
Yeah.
Like very
What,
similar.
you want
So
blow up or what? What are you talking
like just like in general, like this whole like thing, you know? Like
yeah.
you know what I mean?
thoughts.
But yeah,
It
continue.
just-
Sorry
bro,
for
it just
interrupting you.
cultures you, man.
Yeah.
Like you have to. I feel like if everything's so smooth early on in your life,
Yeah.
like not
'Cause
obviously
then
you want like messed up shit happening. Like
Yeah,
you
you
want
don't want some next level shit, but you're gonna get hit. You're gonna get hit with some like reality check later
like
on.
a
I'd
lot
rather
of
have it earlier.
bro. A
You know what I mean?
lot of like, and you could probably attest to this better, but like there's probably a lot of like guys and girls
Yeah.
in high school that have never had anything happen to them.
That's facts, and they don't
No
know.
one,
Like,
and bro, they're living on like cloud 9,
yeah.
and they're riding this like false sense of like security. But when life like hits, bro, like you
gonna-
want it to hit sooner rather than later,
For
because when it hits
sure.
later, there's so much more at stake, and you have. The longer it goes on, the more biases and the more kind of things you build up about yourself, and then when those walls come crumbling down, a lot of people have no idea how to handle that.
Yeah.
And that's when they get into like these certain habits, or that's when they lose themselves. And now trying to find yourself maybe at like mid-20s completely from scratch versus finding yourself going through shit and then finding yourself starting from like 17, 18, 19, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, bro. And like and I always say this, like, you want to be ugly as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
you want to be ugly
For
in high
sure.
school. Like I feel like, okay, so like you'll look at like guys and girls, right?
Yeah.
Grade 9, grade 10 boys, grade 9, grade 10 girls, right?
Yeah.
They don't look, neither of them look like the grade 9, grade 10.
Yeah.
That's facts.
And I'm just like, you guys are already both so put together, right? Where's that transition gonna be?
Yeah.
Like
facts.
you're not gonna be there's so because like social media and everything has taught them like, yeah, you gotta be done up, you gotta
This,
be
this,
perfect,
that,
guys
yep.
and girls, right?
Yep.
I said grade 9 boys wearing like Palm Angels, and I was like,
Yo.
bro, you're
Yeah.
grade like you know what I mean? And whatever, right? Like if your parents have the means or whatever, but it's
Yeah.
fine. But it's just like, what's gonna give you your fix at 20?
Exactly.
Like what's gonna make you happy at 20?
Exactly.
Like at 26? Like what's
Yeah.
gonna make you happy?
Yeah.
And like all these you know, I'm saying girls because, you know, guys like thirst over girls, right? But like
Yeah.
let's say there's like a 16, let's say I have like a 16, 17-year-old daughter in the future, right? And she's like pretty, whatever, and guys are giving her all this attention, blah, blah, blah. She's already getting so much dopamine in her head.
Yep.
What is she going to be like when she's 26? What's going to make her happy?
Yeah.
Like, and it scares me.
Point.
That thought scares me.
That's a great point.
But you just gotta instill the values in
exactly. And it's the same thing on the boys' side. Like, if, let's say, like Millen, for example.
Yeah.
You know, bringing him up again, right?
Yeah. Shout out Millen. Man.
Let's say Millen, it blows up.
Yeah.
And he's in high school. And he's getting all this attention, dopamine, this, that, like, and he's on top of the world. And he's 26 now, and he feels empty inside.
Yeah.
Because that, like, and he's still doing good, but that, like, wave has come and gone.
Yeah.
Dave, I actually listened to a lot of UK rap. Dave said something.
Bro, we went to
his concert.
I went to Rolling Loud with my brother, and
wow.
he headlined there. Yeah.
So
bro,
good.
Dave says this one line, and he's just like, you know, like, it's like, you know, I go on stage and I receive so much love for an hour, and then that car ride home, I cry.
Dang,
wow.
And he's like, imagine, he's like, imagine, he's like, all this love and then nothing. He's like, imagine what that does to your mental state.
Yeah.
He's like, because you know, like, people are thirsting and dying over you, and then you go and then you're in your car by yourself, you're with your thoughts. Yeah. So my recommendation is to all, like, you know, kids and everyone, even adults, like, really, like, be self-assured, be confident in who you are, and really try to learn about yourself, because when there's no one around you, when there's nothing going good, if your mental's not good, that's like the game right there.
Yep.
So you have to be careful. And this, I take this very seriously, because I am doing something where I get a lot of, these days especially, I'm getting a lot of, like, external validation from a lot of people.
You can't let that, you basically can't let the highs get you too hyped, and you can't even let the lows.
You just gotta chill, like, enjoy, and, like,
enjoy it and be proud of yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna be sad. Like girls will just, you know, like, move crazy on, like, TikTok live. Yeah. I ask you, trust me, join a live one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, like, watch.
Yeah.
Just, like, lurk and watch, especially in the evenings, bro. Like, and the thing is, right, it feels good.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I just, like, after, like, sometimes when, like, I hear, like, a lot of crazy comments, I'll just put my hands together, thank God. I'm like, thank you. Just like, thank you. And in that moment, I checked myself right then and there.
Yeah.
Or, like, if something really good's happening, I'm like, yo, it's all God. It's all the universe. Like,
yeah.
Just will send me, like, yo, you're killing it, you're doing this. I'm like, yo, it's all God, bro. God is good. God is good.
Yeah.
And, like, or, like, you know, like, the hard work is paying off, this and that. Like, you kind of just remind yourself, okay, I'm not, like, above anybody. I'm not better than anyone. I'm just glad that this is happening.
Yeah.
And I literally want everyone to get the biggest bag. I want everyone to do so well in whatever they do. Like, I just want everyone to do good, bro. And, like, and so I want that for people, and I just hope that people want that for me as well, right? So it's one of those things, like, to answer your question of, like, how I kind of was this way, I think who you're around is important. Like, your socialization is important, but it's something internal as well, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
There's something that can't be explained.
Yeah,
that differs all of us.
Yep.
It's like your internal kind of monologue with yourself.
Yep.
Conversation with yourself. It just can't be explained in words, bro. But I think I'm a very sentimental person, so I feel other people's pain really, like, badly.
Yep.
Like, if something really bad happens to you, like, that'll be on my mind for, like, 2 weeks, bro. Like, I feel like I'm like, fuck, like,
yeah.
Or, like, some kid that I from India that was, like, struggling, like, financially, that we knew he committed suicide, right?
Oh wow,
bro. Damn. I can't tell you guys how many nights I cried, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, why did this man have to lose his life? You know what I mean? Like, so I think like that, and that was always there as a kid. Yeah. I thought this as a kid.
That's instilled in you then.
If a little kid didn't have like, you know, like, I remember I have this weird memory of being at Toys R Us when I was really young.
Yeah.
And a little girl was asking, I was small too, this is a memory that I've locked up inside. And this little girl was asking for a toy, and her mom's like, we can't afford it. I didn't know what afford it meant at that time, but I just remembered I was like 7 or 8, but it stuck.
Yeah.
And then when I understood what that meant, bro, I just felt so bad growing up. I was like, you know, like,
yeah,
it's just one of those things, man. I think some people have it maybe more than others, but it's just this, I really care how other people are doing. And because I really care about how other people are doing, and I've always done so, I think I understand that whole emotion better now, but before I just didn't. But like, because of that, my actions towards others were always like of respect.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not a fighter, you know what I mean? So let's just do the respect thing.
Yeah.
That's a great,
it's going to keep me out of those situations, you know?
So, I'm just going to play like devil's advocate, kind of. Would you say that can serve you a disadvantage in some situations, or no?
Being too like or no, what is it? What's the word?
Like, you know, like feeling for others more.
I
I don't think so.
Okay, the only disadvantages is that you maybe spend a little bit more time like being like emotional or sad.
Yeah.
But then once you learn how to deal with your emotions, then I don't think so. I think we are all offerings on, like in this world.
Yep.
And so we need to figure out how we can be the best version of that offering.
For sure.
I think a lot of people are
100%.
just kind of like going about it, competing and like just like competing with not even with themselves, but it's like in this like very abrasive kind of ignorant kind of mindset where I'm just like, yo, like love and like how we treat each other, that is like healing.
Yep.
So why don't we do that?
Yeah, and that actually like perfectly. I don't know if you had something you wanted to say, but that just perfectly led me to something. So I saw one of your TikToks, like I think you posted like a few months ago. You were the Uber driver, right?
Yeah,
I saw that TikTok. It randomly popped on my For You page. I'm like,
perfect.
sick.
Wild story, bro.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is sick, right? Because I watched it. It was pretty much for the people that don't know.
Goosebumps, like, bro. That I think about that sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
to
and
this day.
Yeah, so maybe you want to explain for the people that haven't seen it.
So I went to go visit my brother in September. He lives in Toronto, and I spent like 10, 12 days there. And you know, I took the Uber back to the airport. Was taking the Uber, and there was this guy. I was feeling a bit anxious. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was, you know, I went to like a breakup at the starting of the year, and like I also went to a car accident. So I was like, my mental health was really bad at the beginning of the year. I knew what was going on, but I was just like working. And at the time that I went and visited him, I was still like almost relapsing.
Yeah.
My mental health like relapsed a little bit.
Yeah.
And during that trip, it kind of hindered me and held me back. Like I'd be very conservative at like rolling loud, being afraid to be in those big crowds or whatever, right? So I had to manage my mental health, and I'm on the way back, and I just have headphones, and so here's my mindset. I love talking, right? But I was like, I'm not gonna talk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk in this Uber ride, because I was like, I don't want to like throw up or whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
But he was so talkative.
Yeah.
He was so talkative, and bro, like. And this is it adds to the like this craziness of the story.
Yeah.
Is that this man needed a conversation.
Yeah.
And I didn't want a conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm a conversationalist. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So it's just like I was the perfect person for this guy to talk to, but the guy that he wanted to talk to did not want to talk.
Yeah.
So he starts talking to me, and naturally I don't have it in me to not talk, right? So I was like, oh, like, you know, he's like, how are you? Where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Vancouver.
Yeah.
Vancouver area. And he's like, oh, cool. He's like, he's like, are you happy? I'm like, oh, like I love that question. I'm like, yeah, like I would say like I'm struggling a little bit with my mental health. I said that to him. Yeah. I don't give you the fucking, you know, the soft core answer. Yeah. I tell you, like if you ask me, get ready, because I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
And I'm just like, oh, like I'm struggling with my mental health, but it's okay. You know, like I know what's going on. I'm trying to just figure it out. It's gonna take some time. Yeah. I'm like, what about you, sir? Like, how are you feeling? Right. Yeah. He said this. He had an accent, but he was pretty good. He's like, my English is not too good. Sorry. I'm like, no problem. He's like, I'm struggling.
Yeah. Damn. It's hard for somebody to say that too to a random person, right? So
he's like, I'm struggling. Maybe he said it to me because I was random, you know?
Maybe that too. That's true as well. That's true as well.
And he just, when he said I'm struggling, he went quiet. Yeah. In the car for like 30 seconds. Oh, I'm being dead 30 ass.
30 seconds is a lot, right?
No, he's like, I'm struggling. And then he's just like, because I was like, because he had more to say, but I feel like he was getting emotional, and you just kind of let the guy, you know.
They let him do his thing. Yeah.
And then I just like dad, maybe even more than 30 seconds. And I was like, do you want to talk about it? Yeah. He's like, yes, please. Right.
Wow.
I'm like, damn. Like, and then he starts going off. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah. And he's like, and I'm a pretty good listener. He's like, Canada's so expensive. I think he's from Turkey. I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. He's like, Canada's so expensive. He's like, I drive every day, all day, every day. And then he's like, at the end of it, he's like, I pay my rent, I pay my car stuff, gas, whatever. And he's like, I'm like barely saving anything, right? Yeah. And I'm like, you don't have any answer for that question. Yeah. You don't have any answer for that. Nobody does, right? Yeah. And this country is so expensive.
Like, very, very expensive.
And it just breaks my heart because like this guy's an immigrant. He's trying like, it's tough, bro. And then he's like, so I'm getting emotional in the Uber, and he's just like, and he's just like, I might move to America, and I'm just like, yeah, like America is better, this and that. And bro, the whole time I'm just like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And the whole car ride, he's just like, you're special. You're special.
Yeah.
He's kept saying that to me. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, I'm a singer. He's like, you're gonna be a superstar. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, you helped me. He's like, no one helped me. You helped me today.
Yeah.
And I was just like thinking, and he's like, you're so special. And I'm like, you know what? I'm like, you look how strong you are. I'm like, most people can't even get out of their country. You're out here.
100%.
You're still healthy. You're working. You're providing. I'm like, you should be proud. He's like, he started like tearing up. He's like, will my son be proud of me in the future? I'm like, of course his son's gonna be proud of you. Look at what you're doing. I'm like, you're literally holding it down for him. I'm like, I'm proud of you, and I don't even know you.
You could tell that guy's a great guy himself.
Amazing
just by him
guy.
saying that.
Amazing guy. And then he was just like, I was like, and then I was like, are you a religious man? I'm not the most religious man, but I'm like a Sikh, you know what I mean? But I'm not the most religious man, but I do believe in like God, and like I believe in the universe. Like a lot of stuff happens that, it's crazy. And I'm like, do you believe in God? He's like, yes. I'm like, God has a plan for you, man. Like, you're doing well. You're here. As long as you have your health, you're good. And I'm like, if you decide, along with your wife, if you decide that moving to maybe Texas or somewhere ever he wanted to move is better, then you do that. You don't worry. You don't think twice. Yeah. You're going to be okay. And I'm just like telling him all these things because now I'm thinking like some of the buzzwords that he used, like I'm struggling too hard, don't know what to do, I feel like I'm stuck. I'm like listening to these buzzwords and I'm like, what if this man's suicidal?
Yeah.
Like, what if?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that. And I just felt like this huge wave of like emotion just come over me. And then I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm going to give him a hug. When I get off at the airport, I'm going to hug him. Yeah. And I'm just going to like grab his shoulders and say something to him. I don't know what I'm going to say, but I'm going to say something. I'm going to look him in his eyes, grab his fucking shoulders. Yeah. You know when your boy's tripping out and you just grab him like, yo, stop. And it happens once in a while, but you wake up a different man the next day. Yeah. You as well. If you're the guy shaking the guy's shoulders, you wake up different.
For sure.
And it was one of those like life-changing moments for me even. Bro, it's crazy. We're gonna get into this, but like, I think I've been different ever since that. Yeah, I think, so we get off, and he's just like, "Thank you, brother, thank you," right? And I'm like, I get out, I take my mask off, and I'm like, I said to him, I was like, he put the bags down, and I'm like, I grabbed his shoulders. It sounds it almost, because when you think of it, it almost sounds corny. No. But like I'm gonna grab his shoulders, and it almost feels corny to like
it feels like a little weird to you.
But it was such a moment, bro. It felt. I grabbed him like, you are gonna do amazing. I said like word for word. I said, you're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Keep working. Do not stop. Your son is going to be proud of you. And then I said, God bless you, I said to him. And then I said, just remember, you matter. Yeah. I care about you. Yeah. Right? I care that you're okay. Starts tearing up. And he said, and we hugged. And he whispers, he's like, you're special. You're going to be a superstar. Yeah. Just stay like this. Yeah. Right? And bro, I hugged the guy, and I'm like, I kept saying, God bless you. This is my fucking Uber driver that I met 25 minutes
Powerful
ago.
Ass story.
And then I left. Then I turned around. I'm like low-key getting emotional, but I was like, it's weird, bro. In that Uber, I felt like something where I was like, yo, I'm getting a sign right now from the universe. I need to say something. And it didn't even hit me until I told my brother the story. Yeah. So I told my brother the story. Yeah. And he's like, yo, I got goosebumps. He's like, what if you were that guy?
Exactly.
The last guy.
Exactly.
What if you, bro, when you think about it like that?
It's crazy.
Bro, what if you were the last straw? And somebody else, maybe if they had just like ignored him or written him off. Yeah. What if he goes to a bridge next?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the airport, bro, I almost started bawling my eyes out because I'm like, the kind of severity of what had just happened hit me. Yeah. And that reminded me, bro, be nice to every single person, even if they're being a dick to you. Yeah. You just don't know, bro. For Smile, sure. Be nice. It's really that deep, bro. Yeah. Guys are killing themselves over nothing. You don't even, happiest guys will be around you and they're just fucking offing themselves because they're just struggling so bad in their personal lives and they don't know how to talk. Yep. And when you're with your boys, it's good vibes anyways. Yeah. But the struggles, that's not the problem. The struggles are different. And you never know why. Someone might not be as mentally strong as somebody else. And so, bro, like, that was just like, and then I made the video because I'm like, you know what? I'm actually tripping right now. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna put it out, and then people were commenting like, "Oh, I needed this. Bro, it just shivers.
Yeah,
like,
even when I saw him, like, this is fucking like amazing. Like, I was like amazed. I'm like, this is such a great story.
Like,
and
that's why I wanted to bring it up today.
You think back, you're like, how many times have you been like on the bus, or have you been like wherever? Right, you're at school. Some kids are sitting by themselves, right, and you're just like you think like, I wonder what's in it. Now I always think, I wonder what's in their head.
You never know.
Like,
you never know.
Because I know at the starting of the, and this is maybe like a shift for me, because I know the starting of the year, I'm not gonna say like I know what it feels like to be depressed or anything. I'm not gonna say what I know. I'm not gonna say I can relate with someone who's been suicidal. I'm not gonna say that, because I don't think I haven't been close to that. Yeah. But what I will say is, I get it. I get how it feels to be in a really dark place and feel like you're trapped. Yeah. And feel like you can't, your body just changes, bro. For sure. You stop moving the same. Everything starts hurting. Your brain just telling you fucked up thoughts. Yeah. And I'm blessed that I had the family that I have, because as you guys can tell, like, I'm very energetic, positive. Sure. I've always been like this. This is not even a facade. But then I couldn't even force this out of me. Yeah. Which is like so different. Yeah. And so that happening to me, I think that was when my mental health shifted. I'm like, oh, like it's weird, man. I felt like it's not like a physical felt. It's like you felt like an energy that was like
something that's powerful.
This showed your importance to the world. Exactly. In this moment, you may have saved a life. We're never gonna know, and thank God, like, we're never gonna find out. And
it's so crazy, because like something like that, it's like, with situations like that, I'm a firm believer in the universe and the higher power, right? And it's like, with something like that, like, to me, it's like there has to be something, because it's like, it could have been a different Uber drivers. Where you were in Toronto, right? Hundreds and hundreds of drivers in downtown Toronto. Could have been anybody. Anybody.
Imagine that person. Like, imagine this guy's on it. Like, I keep thinking back, like, he's on his last straw, and someone just kind of like, just writes him off. Yeah. Imagine I'm in that position and someone writes me off. Yeah. And like, people keep writing. It's like the Joker, right? Yeah. You guys seen the Joker? Yeah. Bro, they kept writing him off, and then bang, he snapped. This is real, bro. The reason why the Joker hits so hard is because these things happen. These are real possibilities. You have to treat people with respect. I think that's the only thing that people really truly command, is they want to feel valued. Yep. So if you can make them feel valued for 2 minutes, like, man, some stranger made me feel valued.
Remember you. Valued and loved,
And and the thing is, like, my thing, like, even with like girls and stuff, my only ask is like, just, I want to feel valued. And now I'm like at that place where the minute I don't feel valued, that conversation's done. Yeah. And I'm not going back there. For sure. And it's not because I think I'm some superstar or anything. No, it's just this, I know what I want. Yeah. I know what I deserve. Yeah. And I think a lot of guys and girls, value, right? A lot of guys and girls, they don't have this like core kind of pillar of, I deserve to be valued. I deserve to be treated properly.
You gotta know your self-worth, Like,
you guys are all high value men and women, man. Remember that.
You can't shift. You can't shift your self-worth for anyone,
And I think I can't even remember his fucking name, bro. But I still, it's probably in the Uber history or whatever. That's the thing. We've had like in my life, I've had like a few instances of like things like this, where it's like, I've been picked out maybe to be like the guy who maybe makes someone's day better. Yeah. Like, there was a girl, like, she looked really sad, and I thought she was really pretty. So I just went up to her, I'm like, yo, you're like really beautiful, and that's all I want to say. Yeah. And I just walked away, and I looked back, and she was smiling, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, I pray to God, like, she has a good day. Yeah. I don't want nothing from this girl. Yeah. I just hope she has a good day. I get those random ass feelings, and then now I'm like, I do them because I'm confident. Yeah. So I just go ahead and like, or like, I always say thank you to like any staff, cleaning, anything, sure. Bro. Like, Dave, again, there's a line in the song. Yeah. He says something. He's like, nightclub toilet, you peed on the seat because you don't know what it feels when your mom's got to clean shit. And
damn. Oh, yeah. I be cleaning my shit, you know what I mean?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I clean after me. You know what I mean?
But how crazy is that bar? It's it's like the kind of like the lack of like appreciation or whatever, or just like, you know, people move like degenerates, and because they don't have control of themselves, and there's people that are sober that they're thinking about their life, they're cleaning this stuff up, right? And I'm just like, But then there'll be like that guy or that girl that will come in and say, "Thank you so much, I appreciate it."
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "My pleasure."
Yeah.
And I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the funny thing is too, like I say like brother to people a lot. Like I
Yeah.
say brother.
People, it's
This
very
guy
endearing.
this guy always bugs me about
It's
it.
pretty I mean, yeah, brother.
Yeah,
I
not like
just find it
brother,
funny
like
as
I'm from
well.
Alberta or something, like Texas, not like that.
What's
But
up, brother?
like I don't know, I just say it
It's
sometimes.
endearing. It's your kind of way of like kind of
Showing
showing a little bit
respect.
of love.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
it definitely does, but it's just
Yeah.
like funny. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
just
fun- no, it
we
is funny.
memed it. Yeah, we just memed it. Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's but
That's
it's
what
good though.
reminded me
Like
of.
it's good. Like like because sometimes it's more like it's more warm.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like when you're communicating with somebody, like you could say something and you mean it in a good way, but it could come off as a bit abrasive.
Yeah.
But then when you add that brother, you know,
Yeah. It
softens it out.
mellows it out.
mellows
Bounces
it out.
out.
Yeah. It's like the
100%.
LOL at the end,
Yeah.
or a capital LOL. You know.
Yeah.
Capital.
Bro, I swear to God, like if I just say like a blank statement, they'll be like, "Why are you mad?" I'm like,
No,
Yeah.
that's true though. That's true. You
If
gotta
you
add some other. You gotta add some shit.
"Oh, I hurt my knee." LOL. Like
Yeah.
if you don't throw the L, why are you so mad? Like why? And then you have to put the LOL at the
Yeah.
end. And if it's like and then the thing is, I got into this bad habit of like LMAO.
Yeah.
I put like fucking 13 O's, even if it's not funny. Like I'll be straight faced. I'll be like, LMAO, and I'm like, bro, it's not even. I'm not even laughing.
Just trying to make it more.
It's a meme,
fun.
bro. It's like the what's it called, the guy recording the voice note who he's like laughing, and then like it doesn't send, and he's like,
And you repeat it. Redo it.
I'm like that guy. I'm like that guy, bro. I'm actually that guy.
Who is
I
it,
think
though?
that's everyone, man.
Am
That's
I an
it,
NPC? Like maybe.
No.
Nah, if you didn't do that, I feel like you're NPC.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So it's pretty funny, man. It's
I feel like if you say LOL every single time and you are laughing every single time, then you're a ball. I don't know. Like
Yeah,
you have to
yeah,
not be laughing
yeah.
sometimes.
or like
Be
period.
serious.
Like I put a period at the end one. Like,
Wait, what? What the?
Yeah, I put a period at the end of a thing, right? And they're like, "Why would you do that?
Why?
Like, what did I do?" I'm like,
Yo.
Just blocks you.
I called. I'm like, "Yo, like we're good, right?" Like,
I just put a period, man.
and
It was
yeah,
just
it was. But I was like, "This is hilarious."
That's
And
so funny.
it's just my.
No,
love-
but you know, some girls put periods on purpose to show you that they're pissed.
This
Oh
is
yeah, but that's
psychology.
the that's
Yeah.
the end. Dude. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's you also can. It's context. You read context or whatever.
Yeah.
And then no, it's funny, man. Like I don't know. Sometimes you like okay, so I'm pretty bad with this. Like sometimes someone's pissed at me, I'll like egg them on more. It's bad. It's like a bad habit.
Yeah.
And then because for me, I'm like doing it out of love, right?
Yeah.
But I'll piss them off way too much. Where they need like a 3-hour break from me now.
Oh my god.
But it's funny.
I'll
like
talk to you later.
yeah, it's funny though. And then I double triple down. I'm like, but it's just, and then I just call them. I'm like, yo, like I was playing, right, whatever. But it's just that's like my thing.
Yeah.
It's just funny, bro. It gets funny.
It's
sometimes.
jokes, right? You're
Especially when
having
it's
fun.
And I barely do it, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the
Yeah.
thing.
For
Like
sure.
I can't deal with people who are always trolling.
Yeah.
I just get quiet. I'm like, well, okay, well, what do you want me to do now?
Constantly.
I don't even have anything to say. I don't know, come back, no
Yeah.
nothing, bro. I'm just vibes over here.
Yeah.
I'm not someone who always trolls, but I use a lot of sarcasm for no reason
I use
at all.
sarcasm too here and there.
I don't know why I do
But
it.
if you're like constantly sorry,
Not like constantly, obviously, but like
yo,
yeah.
I use a lot of sarcasm with my mom, but I
Yeah.
don't do it in like a disrespectful way.
Yeah, just in a fun, playful way.
Or like recently like friends have said something, I'll just be like I'll just be like super sarcastic and they're like, really? I'm like, are you dumb? Like, do you not hear what I'm saying? And they're like, oh yeah, whatever, you're a bitch. Like, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's like all. That's the point of like banter with your friends, right?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I got a question. We've been talking a lot of deep shit, right?
Yeah.
I got a question. I'm really curious. What are your top 3 artists right now? For
Right now?
Punjabi music.
Punjabi music.
Punjabi music. And then we'll get.
Yeah,
We'll do both. Let's do
out of
both.
Punjabi.
We'll
Yeah,
do
let's
both.
do
Yeah,
both.
I like barely listen to Punjabi. I'd listen to Punjabi music, obviously.
Yeah, I saw your Spotify rap. That's UK, right? It was like straight UK. I
Yeah.
saw
But
that.
my favorite Punjabi artists right now are Diljit is always like
yeah.
the guy.
He has bangers.
Diljit is good.
Diljit is the guy.
Sartaj. So you see the mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sartaj. And
Old and
then
new.
the third spot is like, I mean, okay, this is tough, man. I love Karn,
Mm-hmm.
but I also really like Argentil, no?
Yeah.
Fire, bro.
He's a good voice too, right?
He's an amazing voice. And
Yeah.
his songs are just vibes.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
listen to him.
Yeah.
He's fire.
I haven't listened to him in a while. Actually,
no,
it's been a
like,
while.
I need to listen to more Punjabi music.
Yo,
I don't listen to
Argentil
that,
is fire, bro.
Yeah,
he
he's good.
he's like he just has a very nice combo. Shub is fire too.
Oh,
Shub
bro,
is
I'm a
fire.
big Shub. I've
Shub
been
is
on
fire,
Shub
dude.
for
Shout
like
out to Shub.
since the
Shub
he's
is
great,
fire,
bro.
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say Diljit because the song, the Punjabi song that I'm listening to the most right now is called "Too Much" by Gary Sandhu. Fire track.
I haven't listened to Gary Sandhu in a long time.
Yo,
either,
Too
man.
Much by because my friend Josh, the guy I have a song coming out on the 23rd with.
Yeah,
I didn't know about the song, right? It has like over 6 million streams because he gets streams, bro.
yeah, he's big.
And the thing, I've always loved Gary's voice. And then Josh has like a playlist of the stuff he's produced.
Yeah,
And I found Too Much on there. Bro, now I've like requested like the stems for the song because I want to do
Oh,
my
no
version
way.
of it. I just want to just record like the same lyrics, same everything.
yeah,
But I just want to do it in my voice just to hear it in my voice.
Yeah,
Because I know
yeah.
I can hit every single note.
yeah. That's
It's like
sick.
it's in my vocal range too. But yeah, so that's the song. Those are the top three I'd say. Like Diljit, Sartaj, Shub is good, Karn, Argentino. Like
Yeah.
Top 5.
you can
Top
play
five,
out.
Top
actually.
six.
Yeah, throw them in 5.
Top three is like any one of those three can go into, and
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
depends on the day, the song that I'm
Yeah, the
listening to.
vibe. What are you going for?
What about outside of Punjabi?
Yeah, so right now, my top three artists, period. Number one is, I think this is gonna be surprising to a lot of people. Number one right now that I'm listening to the most
Doughboys Cash Out.
is Fredo.
Fredo?
Fredo.
Like-
Fredo, the British
yeah,
rapper. Yeah.
He's
I don't
dogged
know.
to the max. Like
Yeah, that's some
Fredo-
real hardcore shit. Right?
He's like
It's good
Bro.
though. This music's sick. Yeah.
crazy. Listen to Fredo.
Oh,
Trying to get pumped up?
Insane, bro.
Yeah.
Not even that, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be just like calm. I pull up with scorpions. You know? I'm like, yo. You see, my boys don't do hand things. They pull up with scorpions. I'm like the peaceful.
You're just chilling on like a
peaceful
Thursday
guy.
night, chilling.
The
Yo.
nicest guy lets you do the hardest shit.
Bro, Fredo number one right now. I just binging, and then right after him is like Central C.
Central
Right
Sky.
there, love Central C.
Yeah.
And then right after him is Dave, bro. Dave's the GOAT.
So you're really on that UK wave.
UK music is better than Western music, bro. I'm telling you, I swear to God. UK rap is better than North American rap.
What is it? The accent or is it like the shit they talk about?
Okay, so
They can spit bars too.
the bars that they spit, they like, you know how like rappers will do like NBA. Okay, so UK rappers, their like flow is insane.
Yeah, the delivery is
The
different.
delivery is insane because the beats they set them up in a way.
Yeah.
But the things that they say, they're so wavy, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
Those guys are
smooth
so
and-
smooth and
Yeah.
wavy. Like
Yeah.
the thing is like they'll do NBA references over here, right? In North America.
Yeah.
They'll do like soccer references.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like for example, like there's like a bar like Shawty got a good back, right?
Yeah.
Thiago Silva, like
Oh, yeah,
because he's a center back.
Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
a sick defender. He's a good center back.
Yeah.
W
And
bar.
Shawty got a good back. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just I'm paraphrasing, but like something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like or like my left hand is a striker, Anthony Martial. You know, like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a Manchester United player.
Yeah.
He's talking about a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like or like my left wrist is shining like it's from Brazil. Because he's
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Bro,
Yeah,
just
just
wait.
like-
It's sick.
Fredo.
It's
So
different.
wavy,
They
bro.
Because
created
that
that.
European, they're bringing that the European culture is so unique. That's
It's
why.
so wavy,
Yeah.
like, and those aren't exact bars, but like that's like examples
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah.
like if you listen to Fredo Daily Duppy,
Yeah.
it's over, bro.
Wait, I think I have heard that.
And the thing is like they're so wavy, all of them. They're like low key unique. When you like listen to all of them, their branding and everything's unique, and
Yeah.
like they're just like their own thing, and like when they add melody to that, it's just crazy. And then Dave does like this like he has a great mix of like regular like just like turn up rap and like just straight philosophical rap. Like
Yeah.
I'll be honest, his album "We're All Alone"
Yep.
got me through my breakup.
Sick
Damn,
album.
bro. He's
He had
Front to
everything.
back,
hard.
front to back. I know like I don't know every single lyric, but
Yeah.
like Heart Attack,
Oh,
and, like
banger.
Survivor's Guilt, and
Yeah.
you listen to like he's doing well, but his boys are in prison. Like
I'm gonna listen to that album
Oh shit.
because
Like
I
that-
haven't listened to it in a while. Such a good
yo,
album.
listen to it.
Such a
Like
good album.
you can't skip though. You
Yeah,
have
in
to
order.
everything in order, and he has
sure.
like he has like a comedic break in the middle, like Lazarus and like those little songs
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Clash.
Clash, such
starts.
a banger, bro.
But there's
Clash,
like a
such
little
banger.
comedic, and then he gets really dark near the end
Yeah.
again. It starts off like
Then
the first lines. I remember when I used to be innocent. Ain't
Yeah.
shit changed. I'm a young black belligerent. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like
Crazy.
It just like that's how he started.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like UK rap offers a lot more in terms of like individuality, and like they're just wavy.
They're more diverse. With
they're
it
wavy.
too.
That's
Yeah,
probably
they
the
are.
main reason. They're wavy.
They're definitely wavy. I get what you mean by wavy.
They're different.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like we're not from there, right? So it sounds better.
It
for us
sounds
as
even
well.
better to us too,
'Cause
right?
we're not
'Cause
used
yeah,
to hearing
like,
that type of shit.
Be Young and then Be Young is like maybe like number 4 right now.
Yeah.
But like Be Young also helped me get through my like breakup.
Mhm.
I listened to Be. He was like third or fourth top like artist.
Yeah.
And out of the 5, and then because he's like a singer, he does harmonies and he sings on tracks, and like I want to do a song with Be Young one day, like very soon.
Yeah.
Like I want to do a song with Be Young,
Yeah.
and I want a song with Fredo too. Like what would that song sound like?
No, I think
Raman Bains and Fredo.
be hard.
That'd be
Like bro,
crazy.
like
That would be
like
insane.
you're on your. You could
Come
even go
yo,
hard on it too, though. if you
Somebody
want.
come back to this clip when it happens.
yeah.
Like
If you know Fredo, bro, like
Yeah.
Would you go hard on it, or would you go mellow and then he goes hard on it?
I think I would want to make a song that's like big dick energy, but it could also be for the ladies. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit for the
yeah.
ladies, where he's just like, because there's a song that he did with the what's his name, man? He did a song with Musiala.
Yeah, yeah,
He did a song with the Mist.
yeah.
He made a song with Mist, and the way he raps in that, I'll show you guys after, but the way he raps, it's like it's super smooth, but he's just like still being his like same like thug whatever.
Yeah. He's being like that guy, but in a smooth.
He's being like
version.
the sexy thug, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
he's being
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. So
I
I
know
feel like
exactly what you're
I'd go
talking
on
about,
like that soft energy, it'd be like two sides of the same coin type shit.
Yeah.
Like I can give you this, we can give you that as well. So
Yeah.
I feel like that would probably be the energy on that song.
That would be fire.
But yeah, and then obviously Drake like is the goal.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
To be honest, like,
100%.
he-
What do you think about his last album?
I mean, I love whatever
Crazy.
he puts out.
Yeah.
I just like enjoy like what he does. I think the last album he put out,
The one with 21.
bro, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's really mixed. I think it's fire as well.
There's a lot of good stuff. Even the dance album,
So good.
Yeah,
Bro.
So good.
Sticky was.
I
my
love
number one
dance
song
music.
bro.
of this year.
It's great.
That album is.
Do you listen to dance music?
I listen to everything.
Yeah.
If the song is good.
Yeah.
Predominantly like, there's nothing I predominantly listen to, but like right now it's all Fredo. I
Yeah,
just
so
like
you're-
look. I go to my phone. I look for the songs. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
want-
like in that stage where it's like, I'm just only gonna. This guy has such fire music. I only want to listen to him.
When did
Like-
you discover
Yeah.
him? Like when did you start listening to him recently? Or?
no, like maybe like over a year ago now.
Okay, and you're
Mm.
still just fucking banging it. That's crazy.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
well,
crazy.
I haven't listened to Fredo just because I heard like his Daily Dup. It was the first thing. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah,
And just like a dog, right? Just like whatever. And I'm and I heard like a bunch of his stuff, and like I could see like his old shit and like his new stuff, and like the glow up has just been crazy.
yep.
And like I like how he like. I like he says one line. Okay, so like for example, shit that gets me hyped up is like he says here they say like, you know how like we stay strapped, or like guys that like rap about that kind of stuff, right? They
Yeah.
say like, oh, stay strapped, right? We don't blah blah blah, right?
Yeah,
He said like two Rambos up in Harvey Nichols. We don't shop in fear. Harvey Nichols is like their high class store.
yeah,
Okay.
Rambos are guns.
yeah.
He's like, we have two of them. We don't shop in fear.
See, that sounds
But
so.
the way two Rambos up in Harvey Nichols, we don't shop in fear. Like
Yeah.
the way he says that, I'm like, bro,
okay, at that there. Eh?
yo, it's just because I've said it so many times
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it's just like, bro, it's just like little bars that he'll do,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, man.
Yeah.
I feel like there's that with like every artist, like they're that style they have.
Central C's the same, bro. He
Yeah.
says some wavy ass shit.
Yeah,
in
and
there.
like you know, going back to Dave, you know the song Tiago Silva,
bro,
when he performs that, and like going back to that, they're so wavy when he
Rolling
performs
Loud.
that. Yeah, and it's
He
like,
brought some kid up.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, Tiago, the whole fucking crowd is
Yeah.
saying that. It's like, yo, you get goosebumps. Like,
and it's
holy
hilarious
shit.
because I'm a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
And he plays for us.
Yeah, yeah.
He plays for us.
Yeah.
So there was like a bunch of like guys wearing Arsenal jerseys and stuff.
Yeah.
They were singing it because they were whatever. Right?
yeah,
Because it's
it doesn't matter what in that moment
I know,
you're
it was
gonna
just
sing
so
it.
vibes, like,
Yeah.
and like he brought the kid up on stage. He's like, "Yo, where should I go eat tonight? We were in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Where should I go eat? What's a good place to eat?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Fam, Tim Hortons." Like, and I was like, "Yo, this guy's hilarious." He's like, "Tim Hortons? You sure about that?" And I'm just like, "Bro, like this is so funny." And like you see the CN Tower in the background.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
what a
Sick.
night, bro! Like,
Sick.
I got some videos from that, but those two are like my. I listen to like Spanish music. I listen to like everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would be your dream artist to collab with then? Would it be?
But dream artist to collab with, so
It's a hard one, right?
But like
Yeah.
I've thought about this. It like Fredo is one of them, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, of
Fredo
course.
is one of them. Central C is also one of them. I had a dream yesterday. I had a song with Central C. I had a
Oh,
dream I
shit.
saved his life.
Yo.
No. I had a dream
No
that I
way.
saved his life somehow.
Yeah.
This is wild, right?
Yeah.
These are the type of dreams I have.
Yeah.
So I saved his life. And he was like, bro, like, what can I do for you? I'm like, nothing. It's all good, right? He's like, and then he's like, somehow he found out that I sang.
Yeah.
He's like, let's make a song.
Yeah.
I'm like, sure. And then he's like, anything you ever, and then during the studio session, he's like, anything you ever need, like, you know, you tell me. And then my brother was like, he's like blown up at this point too,
Yeah.
right? And then I'm like, yo, like, you know, you gotta make a song with this guy, like, he's crazy. Like, and he made a song with my brother too, and they both charted. So that was my
Yeah.
dream.
Oh
Like,
wow, that's like
Hopefully,
crazy.
okay. Hopefully, I never have to save Central C's life.
Yeah,
But
but
hopefully
Hopefully, he
gets to that
stays
point.
healthy and everything. God bless him.
Yeah.
But
the second
let's
half.
make the song anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With me and my brother, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like stuff like that. So I would say probably Fredo. I'll give you a realm of people that would be a dream collab. Fredo, Central C. I want to make a song with Anne Marie.
Oh,
She's a female vocalist from
yeah.
the
yeah,
UK.
Yeah.
I have a crush on her
She's
too.
sick. Her
There's
voice
something
is
about
great.
her just like does something for me. Like,
I only, I heard
KSI songs
in a
too.
KSI song. That's when I
Bro,
heard her.
Yeah, Don't Play Games.
Yeah,
that
it's
song
banger.
is
Going
such
off.
a banger.
Banger.
Holiday is such a good song too
Holiday's
by
banger,
KSI.
yeah.
He actually makes fire music.
Yeah,
bro,
he
right
does.
now.
You go way better.
Yeah, I go way better.
better.
But from here, I would probably say. From here, I would say from like North America, low key. Like obviously there's Drake, right? But I
Yeah.
want to see someone that's not Drake. Frank Ocean.
Hmm.
Me and Frank Ocean.
You know
make a
who I
banger.
could really see you climbing with? Do you know who Mahid Jordan is?
Oh yeah.
Those
Well,
two guys,
yeah.
you could really fit
I think I
their
could be
flow
better
like
on their
that.
track.
Yeah, like really. I think like
Yeah.
if like three you hop on a track, it'd be like insane.
Yo, if anyone knows them, bro, like
Hit
You
us
know,
up. Hit him up. Hit him up.
hit me up, hit somebody up, hit them up. Don't tell me, you know what I mean? But it's like stuff like that. Like I
Yeah.
think, yeah, I'm, yeah, it's just there's like artists like even like Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, I
You're
feel
just
like-
smooth with it too. He has
Yeah, the
that-
thing is, I feel like that song would be too wavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see my brother and Jack making a song.
Yeah.
Your brother makes music too?
Yeah, he does English music.
Oh,
Oh.
His
okay.
name's Justin. Yeah, he's
Is you
Fire.
is you rapping or singing or what
singing
is
and
it?
rapping, bro.
Damn.
Mm.
I'll show you some of his stuff after, but
That's
he's
good.
crazy, bro. Like when he's coming back here like on the 22nd. So he'll be back for like a few days.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see him. But he's so good, bro.
That's
Like
awesome.
I've been in studio sessions in like Vancouver, and I usually work here. But like whenever I've been around Godin, whatever, right? I'll play like a song, and they lose their mind. Like, what?
Really?
This is your brother?
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. He writes, produces everything himself.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talent, man. It's just about breaking out. English
Yeah.
artists
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah. For
How
sure.
long has he been doing it for? Same time as you? or-
No. So he started way after me. Like we even posting covers. Like, but the first cover he posted like blew up.
Damn.
Low key, because it's like no one expected it. The song choice was perfect. Like Russ even like retweeted his shit. Like, yo,
That's
bro,
so
you're
no way.
crazy, because we're big Russ fans.
Yeah.
And so like it was just one of those things. Like he started doing it, then he started making his own music, and he's been like making beats for like a couple of years now. And like he's been like honing his craft. He's so good, bro. He made the beat for one of my next songs.
That's
Oh.
dope.
So the first song I ever wrote myself, which will come out sometime in the new year.
Yeah.
He actually did the drums for that, and then 40 did
sick.
the melody side. So
That's
and then
sick.
I wrote it, composed it, and sang it. So
Yeah.
it was like
Dope.
cool. I was like, okay, we were both on it. So yeah,
Yeah.
Did he start producing first and then get into music, like on some?
he didn't
comedy
produce for
shit?
anyone else. He just like he started producing because he was like, oh, I'll just fucking
Oh,
make my
okay,
own
got
beats.
you.
So that's what-
How many times have you performed, by the way? I saw your IG. There's a couple pictures of you like.
I've performed at like a few like Punjabi weddings and stuff.
Mhm.
Like I've done like I've done a cocktail hour, which was part of like a first dance. I
yeah.
did first dance that same night. I did the engagement. I did a pre-engagement. I did like a few receptions,
Mhm.
and then festival wise, like I performed with the DJ Convict.
Mm.
That's dope.
Well, he brought me like we had this little song together. Like he had like as part of his set. It was like a minute and a half of my thing, like my performance or
Yeah.
whatever. But it was like a Pani Diya Chalna going into Goosebumps by
Mhm.
Travis.
Oh
Like a
shit.
transition.
That's
Oh,
that
that's sick.
sounds crazy.
Yeah, we performed that at Celebs. There's like 1,000 people in that bitch. And
That's
then
dope.
I performed that same song we performed at the Canada Day, like in Burnaby, like Swangard Stadium.
Mm.
Mhm.
And then also performed at like the block party that same year,
Yeah.
and then the next year I performed at the same event, but like this was on my own. I had a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
And yeah, so but now like I get offers to perform like at weddings and stuff, but right now I'm just like holding off because I'm like focused on like making more music and
Perfecting your craft.
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm like kind of like saying no right now, and like I wanna do more festival work.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if it's like, you know, little small sets, like even by like next summer, like I want to be like, because there's a lot of festivals like in the summer and stuff. First of all, Canada needs more festivals.
Yes.
But even if like I want to go to like England in the summer, and I've been making like pretty good connections
Yeah.
in England with like a lot of people that are good like dot connectors, like
Yeah.
so that's been nice. And so like hopefully there's like, you know, festivals or whatever. I'm gonna try to get into those places and just keep performing because I love performing, bro.
Yeah.
My performance style is very Dave like.
Is it?
Yeah.
Perform, talk.
Engage
I
with the
like
crowd
that.
a bit,
I like
right?
I'm very
Tyler, the
engaging.
creator,
That's
does
what
that
I
too.
really liked about Dave,
Yeah.
because he talks to the
He
crowd,
talks to
like
the
not
crowd.
just like you're there to
Yeah.
just like look at him.
I'm
Like, you're
very
actually
much like
engaging with him.
interactive. Like even at my performance, like the half an hour set that I did, I was like, I'd stop and I'd be like, okay, like I asked a question. I'm like, oh, like, you know, is anyone in this room, like, is Rain your favorite? Like the Rain?
Yeah.
And someone said yes. I'm like, why? Tell me why. So I picked out someone from the crowd.
Yeah.
They were like, I like the way it makes me feel. And I'm like, so the way the Rain makes you feel, I want to make sure this song makes you feel this way too. Right? I said that to that one person.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'm like, if anyone else feels, you know, if I was like, if anyone, you know, likes the sun, I was like, I want this to feel like, you know, like a warm ray of light's hitting you.
Yeah.
And it was like a really soft, like it was like a pre-breakup song.
Yeah.
That's
But like you can find a lot of happiness out of that too. Like it's
For
weird, like
sure.
certain melodies. So yeah, I can't wait to perform because I feel like I just have a lot to offer performance wise.
Yeah.
You performed a good
Yeah.
amount then. Do you have any like I don't know, maybe you've had like a wild story while performing or something, or like the most interesting story while performing?
Interesting story while performing.
Or
You know, I was okay, let's see. So I was in Edmonton
yeah.
performing at a wedding, and they're really close to me.
Yeah.
Not the people that were getting married. The ones that got married, the friends of theirs are the ones that actually booked me.
Oh, okay.
They're like family now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was at this wedding, and there was like a girl sitting in front, like, you know, by the stage, by the dance floor.
Yeah.
And it's a reception, right? So I'm singing Vada, my song,
Yeah.
during the first dance, and she just has her hand on her like chest, and she's just like in awe of me. And I just like caught, like I looked at her, and for a second I was like I was so taken back.
Yeah.
And it was like, damn, like, and the thing is, like, it was just one of those things of like, I'm in a different city, like this energy is crazy, like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm like dressed up nice, like it's looking good. One bad experience that I had,
Yeah.
really bad, bro, like really bad. I just can't, like, I think
Yeah.
of this and I cringe. So it was like one of the first like few performances I did. I fixed it quickly, but it's like the Pani Diya Chalna, right? So it was like the block party, right, or whatever, at one of the performances a few years back. And I don't know what happened, but the note that I started singing at and the actual note, they were different. I sang in a different key for some reason.
Oh
It
shit.
just sounded all.
And so when I sang, like the Pani Diya Chalna, right?
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
sang that part,
Yeah.
there's no like beat there.
Oh shit.
And it just started off so dusty.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I'm hearing this shit go bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then right away, I fixed it to the key.
Yeah.
But I was like, how did I? And then I just remember, saying, what the fuck?
You say the mic?
Bro, no. Like, there was I could hear the crowd in that moment.
Oh shit.
One guy's like, what the fuck? And I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I fixed up and I made sure though, I was like looking at him, like, you know, smiling, and I was like hitting these vocals now.
Yeah.
And he just like vibed. I think he was drunk. He was vibing after. Like he forgot about it.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, no, like this is literally like I'm trying, like, you know, you wait so long for like a minute and a half. So I think I psyched myself out.
Yeah.
But bro, that was like that was probably the only bad experience. I
Voice
always,
cracks and shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Is
yeah,
going on?
I always, but see, one time that same wedding reception where I did the first dance,
Yeah.
the second dance I was doing, the girl looked at me during the second dance
Yeah.
when I was performing Vala, but the first dance was Latch by Sam Smith.
Uh-huh.
Bro, they wanted it a cappella.
Oh no.
The whole song.
The whole.
Shout out to
song
them,
is crazy,
Yeah.
But bro, I'm telling you, if you've heard Latch
Yeah.
and there's like a high falsetto part, like Like right now, if I wanted to do, I couldn't. I'd have to warm up, and then
Yeah.
I'll hit it.
Yeah.
But bro, I'm like internally, I'm like, God, please, like, may I hit all my notes. And like, I was in the hotel room all day just thinking, like, yo, memorizing lyrics. My biggest fear is always forgetting lyrics.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cause fuck, bro, if I mess up that,
Yeah.
if I
And it's
forget,
just
bro,
like-
their first dancing, if I forget that, bro.
Yeah.
Luckily, the DJ like cut me off like halfway. I'm like, thank God, bro. Like, and then he's like, ladies and gentlemen, let's get everyone on the dance floor. I'm like, thank fuck,
You
right?
clutched it. You clutched it.
Bro, he clutched it for me
Yeah.
actually, but
Yeah.
I don't think I would have forgotten. I had like regurgitated those lyrics like 500 times probably in the
Yeah.
2 weeks leading up,
Yeah.
and but it would be such a Raman thing to like forget a word then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that
Not
moment.
before.
Not before,
Then.
bro. I tried singing with my eyes closed and everything. No, like I was practicing all these little
Yeah.
techniques.
Yeah.
And then after when Vada came on, the music was playing. That was
Yeah.
light. Like I'd like go in and out, like you know,
Mhm.
say hi or whatever. Someone would
Mhm.
come hug me, and then I saw her. She was like whatever. But yeah, it's stuff like that. But like that the festival thing was fucking wild.
Yeah.
Cause I heard and I was like, oh no,
Yo,
I'm
that
like,
moment's probably funny. as
I ain't
fuck.
getting nothing
Like
tonight.
your heart just drops. You
My
know?
heart dropped, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I ain't getting nothing. Suddenly, I like, do I look ugly too? Like, suddenly you start thinking like,
Yo.
you know, like,
Should I keep doing this? Yo?
Like, should I just walk off right now, or what should I do?
let's just call it a night, you know? And then, but
Thank you,
everyone's
guys.
like, half of those guys were like drunk though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just one
Yeah.
of those things, man.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
You got anything else?
No, I think we're good, man. We went for like an hour 40 there.
Yeah, we went for a
Hour
while.
40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Listen, we're having good convo.
Yeah, I love it,
man.
love it, love it,
Yeah.
love
I
it.
was like, we're just talking.
Time
We're
flies
talking
on here.
before we even started too.
Yeah.
Oh,
We have like 20.
That's-
Yeah, we have like a couple, like maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Before.
but that's why like we love doing this, because like now we're starting to bring people in, and we're pretty much meeting people for the first time,
And
sitting
having
in
a
front of
long
these cameras and
convo.
having
Yeah.
great convo and
It's-
having a long
isn't
convo.
it crazy? Like you like. I feel like this is the sickest way to become friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
100%, bro.
right?
We-
It
Like
is,
I'm
fuck.
gonna go home and like if I like I might just hit you up like normal. Like
Yeah,
it's
for
weird,
sure.
yo. Like
Now
it's
we
so
should.
normal.
Because
Yeah.
yo, that's 100%. Because when we were in Edmonton, we filmed with Josh. Never met him. He let us into his house, let us film in his basement.
And now
Never
you're
talked
boys.
to him.
Yeah.
We're boys now. Parm, never met him before. He lives 5 minutes away from us.
Oh, he's right here.
He lives
Yeah.
right here, right by Queen Elizabeth.
I gotta
here.
meet him too.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, met him the first time on the pod. We're boys now. Like it's just
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's like that's why we love doing this.
It's
shit,
been
so.
crazy. So you guys hit me up at a really interesting time where like I feel like a lot of creators are starting to like follow me.
Yeah,
Because I feel like as a singer I've just kind of been like on like outside,
individual.
right? Like,
Yeah,
but like there's the I mean Josh, right?
Mhm.
Showed
Yeah.
love.
See, I didn't even know you knew Josh. I just
just
saw your
met-
TikToks
bro,
and
I
saw your
just-
IG. I don't know how I saw the IG. I just found it. I'm like, yo, I mess with this guy. Boom.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Actually, I've seen your. My mom actually used to watch your TikTok.
Oh, we
all
gotta
the
talk
time.
about this.
Yeah. My
We gotta
mom
talk about
always.
this.
She used to show it to me. Yeah.
We need to talk about the moms. Bro. It's so weird that I think almost every mom in Surrey knows me.
Yeah.
I'm
like
not. I'm
probably.
being dead ass
That's
Yeah.
the For You
because
page,
there
man.
was the video with my mom.
Yeah.
It got over 1 million views.
Yeah. I
on
saw that
TikTok.
one. Yep.
And bro, I was at a funeral.
Yeah.
I was like, not a funeral, like afsos, like you know.
Yeah.
I was at an afsos.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
everyone's there, and
Yeah.
auntie was like, "Put teri awaaj bahut soni hai," like made of sauce.
Yeah.
I'm like, fam, but it was really nice.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
I went to my Tim Hortons with my mom, all the girls, the students or whatever,
Yeah.
and like the auntie that were working there. They put tu kinna vadiya gana, teri
Yeah.
mom kinni cute lagdi hai.
Yeah.
Do you know
That's
how many
awesome.
wedding offers? Okay, this is not a joke. I swear to God, this is not a
Wedding
joke.
offers,
I've
yeah.
probably
That's
gotten
crazy.
like 15 or 16 offers in the last 2 months.
Yo,
That's a
That's
lot.
insane.
Serious,
Yeah, no.
serious ones.
That's crazy.
Which is it's a great ego boost,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm thankful, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
But I find it so interesting how like, okay, so my mom's pretty big on TikTok.
Yeah.
She has like over 30K or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of the girls that follow her, like, they all follow me too.
Yeah.
So she went to like Doktiman Gurdwara during like, it's called like Gurpurab and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
during Gurpurab,
yeah,
she
yeah.
went there.
Yeah.
And like so many girls just like knew her from TikTok.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they just hung around with her.
Mm.
No way.
And
that's
I'm
so
like, yo,
cool.
mom, like low key, like, you know, it's just like some cute girls, you know. She's like, huh, boss only. My mom's so chill too.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
Your mom's being the wingman here.
it's so interesting how like Like, it's funny. I think about this sometimes. Like, if there's a girl I'm trying to move to, there's a good chance her mom knows me.
Yeah.
And like, I'm already in.
Yeah, you're already fucking.
Oh, that's wow! I never even thought about that. That's insane.
Because they're like Punjabi ki nahi soni bolda. You know.
Oh, you
whatever.
have the cheat code. You have the real life cheat code right now.
And I didn't even plan that.
I
didn't even plan that. I just was whatever. Like,
yeah.
apne maa pe di respect karda. And these are all true, right?
Yeah.
Maa pe di respect karda, like Punjabi bolda, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't even have to like. Now when she sees me, I just gotta confirm. I just gotta reaffirm.
Yeah.
Auntie G, like, now you see, this is real. You know.
And that kind of goes back to what we were saying before. It's just you being yourself, pretty much.
Yeah.
It just you got eyes. You got eyes on these people saw it, but it's just you being you.
I had no idea what to do on TikTok, bro.
You didn't?
I had no idea. Like, what do I do?
How'd you? So somebody like you saw some people making content like that, or like what? You just started doing it?
Actually, I was just making videos myself.
Mm.
If you go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see like, excuse me, you'll see like TikToks that I made saying it has like 3,000, 4,000 views, right? So like seeing what people were watching, maybe it's like 120 likes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw, so I saw this girl who, she like fake sneezed. She's like some Scottish brown girl. I don't know if you guys ever saw this video.
No.
Scottish brown girl, and she would like fake sneeze.
Yeah.
That's so wild thinking about it. I was like 100 followers then.
Yeah.
Scottish brown girl. She has like a little like a spray, like a can or whatever, like a spray bottle, and then she was like sneeze, and like spray the bottle. And her dad, you fucking stupid or something. You fucking
Scottish
accent. And he's like, and then he's speaking in Punjabi. He's like, she's like, what did I do? Like, yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Bro. I saw when I saw that for the first time. I was dying. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Funniest shit.
It's empty. It's fine.
Funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, and then she's like, and then he's like, and then she turns it around and she's just like, he's like, hanji panji bara maga dena, right? And then she does this little thing again. Yeah. He's like, you fucking stupid or something. And I'm like, she's like, Dad, what did I do? And I'm like dying, right? So I saw it, and then I was like, yo, I'm not like a guy to prank my parents, right?
Yeah.
But let me just like ask them questions.
Yeah.
So I started asking my parents questions in a couple of videos. I'm like, Pehla, I love you, Kenik is like, who said I love you first?
I remember seeing those. Yeah.
That one blew up.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh fucking shit.
Yeah.
I think I just opened up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Then I just started doing that, and then I started like more content with that, and then I started doing my fit checks or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so funny, bro. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a real life message that I got.
Sure.
You're gonna laugh. There's people looking out for me, making sure I do fit checks before I leave the house.
What?
Read that message. Don't like read it out loud, but like, what does that say?
Yo.
Actually, okay, so I'll read it. So it says. And shout out to her. She when she hears this, she'll know who she is. But shout out to you. I love you. You're great. And she's like, here's your 10-second reminder. You look cute today. Don't forget the fit check. Have fun on the podcast. Because I posted on my because she was in the TikTok live.
Okay.
And she was in that.
That's
so
fire.
It's just
awesome.
crazy. It's just crazy how like this the fit checks have become like this like mini thing for some people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like
a community, right?
Yeah.
It's community.
It's so funny. And then like the songs with my parents or whatever, like those started like doing well. And then one of the songs with my mom. Bro, people are telling me to put my mom on a track. And I'm like, yo, she's not a singer. She'll be on an interlude, you know, talking.
Yeah.
But to jo bhi karna tu kar sakta
That would be fire.
That would be sick.
You know the cell phone combos?
Yeah.
But like, it's just crazy like videos with my dad, mom, like those started blowing up. And I'm just like, yeah, well, even now, like, I don't know what to make, but I'm just gonna like, and then like recently I started doing like the talk, like literally like not even recently, like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah.
I sit there like talk. I'm gonna talk more because I feel like
it will definitely build that connection,
right? Because like sometimes you just I don't know what the hell to do. Like, I posted like one dancing one because I saw Sharky from Beta Squad.
Yeah.
He did this one thing on TikTok.
That
one. I did that one. That one got views, bro. I was like, yo, I didn't know people want to see like stuff like that. But it was because like you threw my dad in like a little cameo at the end.
I saw that. That was so funny.
So it's just like stuff like that. Like, but that has really like helped with the music for sure. Like that helped War Games a lot, man. Like I was tripping. Like War Games first day got like 7,000 streams. I'm like, what? First day, bro. I woke up.
What was your reaction to that?
I'm like, yo, we're going to the moon, baby. I was like, 7K? Are you fucking dumb, bro? Like, I was like to my brother, like, yo, I gotta change the number, bro. Like, just like acting a fool. It was so funny. And I only have this like say this stuff to like him or whatever, right? Like just as a joke, but like bro, 6-7K the first day. I was like, oh my god. Then it was like 3-4K after that. We had 10K in like 2 days, 2.5 days. I was like, what, dude? Like, and then it's like, okay, yeah, I understand people want to see this Chakma stuff, but I'm like, but I need to release my stuff, right?
Yeah, you gotta be yourself too. You can't get caught just because that did numbers. You gotta still shift people to the
exactly.
stuff.
So like now I'm excited because like now like tonight, like literally within the hour, I'm gonna start the recording. Like my dad's not coming yet. I'm going at 5. I'm setting it up. I'm gonna, pull the strings of 40. Yeah. Once we are ready for his vocals, then he comes.
So he's just ready to go and just go in smooth.
Because I know exactly. I know kind of what I want, like, it to sound like, but like I want a little bit of percussion. I kind of want to have like a tempo. Okay, we know this is what it's gonna be like, because like we change our mind a lot.
Yeah.
So I just want to have that still. Like maybe at 6 he'll come, 7 he'll come. Yeah. But it's like once you start making content, I feel your brain just opens up to like those moments, of just like these are moments that maybe might do well online.
Right? For sure.
Like you just like maybe you'll hear something in your brain or just be like, oh, I can clip this.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like for me, it's like I'll just be sitting there and I'll see something funny that I might that might be like a TikTokable moment. Yeah. Or like a song, a part of a song. Oh, what if I like, made a TikTok with this part? Yeah. So I'm just like thankful. I feel like it's true, man. The more you do something, the more your brain and the universe just opens up to allow you to be better.
100%.
And it's not. 100%. It doesn't come right away, but you just gotta keep doing it.
Yeah. You'll be patient, right?
Time, bro.
And that's it, man.
Patient and consistency.
100%.
Yeah, and you guys are holding it down too, man. Like like I said at the start, and like I saw so many clips, and they're so funny. Yeah. Like the clips that you guys have, like they're hilarious. Like this one might not have the funniest clips, but like maybe it's something different.
But this is for me personally. This is the shit I love to talk about. It's just that's gonna actually help people out.
Yeah,
and I think the comedic part, obviously, comedic part is amazing too. It's fun doing that, but you should have a good balance of both. I'm
really glad that we got to talk about the Akin, the driver.
I really want to bring that up because that's great.
That's actually a really good like a tilt of the hat to you, because like I would not have thought of that.
Yeah.
Even though like that kind of stuff is like my favorite, like how we can help each other,
for sure,
how we can nurture each other and support each other. That kind of stuff is what really matters to me.
Yeah.
Because dude, like, I'm sure you guys can tell I love a laugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
But it's just like, how can we like make the world a little bit easier 100%. To live in for the next guy, the next girl, And that's kind of how like I govern myself in any relationship I'm in, and I think that over time has just like boded well with people. So I guess my only advice in that would be like, just genuinely try to be like nice, and watch how nice the world is to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
I took a lot of value. I took a lot of value from you, honestly.
But we take value from each other, right?
100%. 100%.
That's what it's about.
And shout out to you, bro. Like, to be 18 and you seem very mature. The first time meeting you, like, no, for sure. I would just say, like, just make sure. I mean, now I feel like I'm big broing you, but I just be like, just good. I feel like good habits go a long way, bro. 100%. Like, healthy, keep your body healthy, keep your mind healthy. 100%. That kind of stuff is gonna, when you're 35, that's gonna matter. For and not all the ganda that you bought at 22. You know what I mean? Like, that's so true. It's one of those things, man.
So true. Awesome, so, you any last words? You got any last words? Think we're good to go?
Just be nice to each other. Don't be mean. Just be nice, man. There's a lot of bad vibes in this world already. Let's just be kind. And
it's not that hard to be nice, man.
All right, that was the episode. If you watched till the end, listen to the end. Appreciate you. Drop a like, follow us on all platforms. Follow Raman as well. We
actually have to give them a buzzword so that if they did watch till the end, they could comment it.
Okay, you give us a buzzword then. Do you have anything?
Dusty. Shout out to Dusty. If you've watched this till the end, comment Dusty. And if you comment Dusty, like, clearly you're not Dusty.
Yeah.
To be very honest,
if
you comment Dusty, then you're clean, pristine. And
imagine, I can't. I'm gonna actually be looking out to see if someone like actually.
For sure.
It's gonna be cool.
Sure. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
They deserve props. But
our real ones watch till the end.
Yeah. Love always.
Yes.
Peace
out. Great pod, man.